Marco, you ready to start the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Well, yes, but we're going to have to wait the 10 seconds till after the intro. What is going on? What's going on? I got a special message for a special somebody. But before that, I want to thank everybody. Now, I don't know if you see what's been going on with tax. Oh, by the way, everybody say hi to Bruce Fur. He's taking in. We suspended Rennavision. We suspended Pete Renna. We've taken over the channel completely. We decided to bring in some real talent for this show, so we brought in Bruce Fur. For those that don't know, he's Kingdom of Nerds over on the YouTubes. Check him out. He does a great Monday show. A couple of boys over there, really good stuff. Stopped by for like 5 minutes. And then his chat decided to harass me, so I took off. Either way, it's good stuff. Make sure you're checking him out there on Monday nights, one of the premiere shows. He also shows up on our SNS show, so making it better over there. Oh yeah, so last week, want to thank everybody out there left comments. Look, the last couple of weeks we've had it looks like two people trolling us. It's not. We got some people that got behind it. It's the same person trolling us. It's the same account. This person's got multiple accounts. He goes into other people's chats. For some reason, he's obsessed with me. Which is great. Love it, dude. I love you being obsessed. I love you giving me thumbs down. I love you leaving comments. I don't care. But this week, the YouTube's got you, bro. And there's one more point we have to talk about because you said too much. You just said too much, and we're going to hold it to you. For those people that don't know what happened, there's this guy. I don't remember what all the other names are, but he's cyber grinding. He's Max something. He's all these names, and he just replies to himself all the time. He's a fucking idiot. But he makes a bunch of comments talking about how fat and stupid we are, low testosterone, bunch of other butthurt stuff because he told us that we're idiots and we don't know what we're doing here. And thank you very much for that. He might actually be a little bit right with that. But there's one part that he screwed up. Oh, yeah, it says potentially inappropriate. Dude, YouTube grabbed him. And by the way, I didn't even look at the messages. I didn't get till 3. They're like, dude, something's happened with YouTube. So they're pulling down this guy's comments because he just kept going on these stupid rants. I think because he was spamming so much, maybe, or whatever. I tried to blank out some of the words. They weren't that bad. He just, used the F word and a couple other words and whatever. Fatso. But here's where he fucks up, right? Like, I get all this shit. Oh, yeah, I'm fat. Yeah, low testosterone, blah, hurt. Yeah, I'm a nerd, too, and I'm obese. I get it. Can't take criticism. Yeah, sure, right. Okay. All this, can't get, which we got BK who trolls us all day. Does a brilliant job, by the way, of trolling us, which I love. And AOA does the same. We're good with trolls. But here's where you fucked up. First off, you said, I bet you he's talking about how big of a man he is. At one point, he says that he's going to fucking kick my ass, which I hear that shit. I've been hearing that shit, 4 years? Cool. Whatever. Tremble in front of you. Yeah. But here's where he fucks up. He made a bet. And this is where we have to hold you to the fire. You want to be a big man. You want to play big bad games. Then the words you shouldn't say is, I bet. And you definitely should not be betting me. And now I know what his excuse is already because he's going to use something because he was so incoherent that he was going back and forth. Me, Dub, some imaginary fucking person. Aliens were probing his asshole. Who the fuck knows what was going on? AI was talking for him for a bit. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. It was a bunch of jibbly jick, googly gook, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But he here clearly says, I bet you a UFO Ultimate Fallout 4 9-8. Like, first off, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's a fucking book that anybody get. Here's your $100 bills. Oh, no, let me get another one. Here, let me get some more. Maybe I do that too fast. I'm going to pull out another bag for you. Get you some more cash. Dude, that isn't even. What is that book? Does this cover it? Because that probably covers your mom's rent too, dude. Here you go. There it is. There's your UF4. Get the fuck out of here with you and this like it's some type of big ass book. Not knocking anybody that's their biggest book. I'm just saying, don't come into the chat acting like that is your biggest book. But here we go. Since you made the bet that your wife is obese, that's where you fucked up. Because look, my man, I take a lot of medicine, and some of the medicine that saves my life, I do. I fluctuate 40, 60 pounds more than I should. Right? More weight than I should. Dub, my man, let's not lie about it. You ain't the thinnest brother either, right?
I ate a lot of snacks.
Yeah. I mean, you got it. But where you fucked up, you really fucked up. You fucked up hardcore is people know my wife. I don't put her out here on the interwebs and everything else, but they meet me and she's usually around with my kids, which, by the way, well, at least I got it because I got some kids, so I had to have gotten it. You know what I mean? But everybody who see my wife will attest to one thing. She's a lot thinner than me and a lot better than my whole ass is. You fuck that all up. And if you think Dub's wife is, you could be trying to lie and be like, well, I wasn't really talking about Marco's wife. We know she's not obese, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You could try, but here's the fucking kicker. Dude, she's a fucking, what's that workout thing?
She does CrossFit.
She's a CrossFit fucking trainer, dude.
Wow.
She's fucking, like, my girl's good. My girl looks good. She fits in a two-piece, doesn't overflow or anything. Got it. His wife got guns. She got guns, bro.
What's up?
So here's what you gotta do. Here's what you gotta do, bitch boy. Here's what you gotta do. I mean, I know it's some Greenwood shit, but here's what you gotta do. You gotta take that. I know you got the address. So just send that, because we know who you are. Just send that shit over to Rennavision. Just send it over to Pete. And this is what we're going to do for you, all you in the chat that love us. Even our trolls like BK and AOA and all the rest of you boys. Dan the man, who's my friend, still trolls us all the time. And see, my wife can attest she's not obese. Here's what we do. And Son Doug's wife can also attest that she got fucking guns. Here's what we can do to all that shit. We will take that book with your bitch ass, which I doubt you even have the book, because the people who know you, who ratted you fuck out, say you don't even have this fucking book. But the people who know you say that, but I'm just going to test it because you talk a whole hell of a lot of shit so much that YouTube got you here busted. Here's what you're going to do. All right. Send that book over to Rennavision because you lost a bet, bitch boy. And then I'm going to either do two things, and we're going to let the people vote on this. When Pete gets back off of his suspension, because I don't know how to run the fucking things, I'm either going to burn it for some content because I already sold them books and I don't give a shit about $1,200. Or we're going to give it away to the chat. But we're going to let the chat vote for that shit. Now let's see how big balls you got, because you got a lot of shit talking for where you live in. Okay. And you not paying your own fucking bills. You got a ton of fucking shit talking for that. Okay. You don't even pay your own fucking bills. So why don't you send that book that you don't have or an apology letter? And with the apology letter, I ain't even gonna make it public. You can just say, sorry, I'm a bitch boy. My bad, running my mouth. But I'd rather have the book. So put that on your mama's credit card and send it my way. All right. It's only like $1,200 taking a dip right now. You can do it. It ain't that big of a book. Send me a $1,200 book. All right, let's get to the chat. I know the chat's probably blowing up right now, so I'm going to say hi to them. I know we're going to get some trolling here. We got a bunch of memberships going on. GT Key Comics. What a week to have this going on, because he's back in the house at number 1. He beat everybody. He popped on hours ago. Man, there's fucking money all over.
I wasn't expecting this.
Hey, Bruce, thanks for coming in.
What did I walk into?
I don't know how you do it where you guys are at, but over here we just throw money around and talk shit all day. No, I mean, like, you know, that's you. There's a line that you probably shouldn't cross, and when YouTube has to flag you for indecency, like I've done this, Bruce. I've been doing this for over 4 years, and I've had some fucking nasty shit said to me, right? Which is cool. I've also had some shit in the chat. Like, everybody's a little wild in the chat. We get all type of people getting wild all the time. That's cool, man. But when YouTube, I've never seen YouTube flag a comment and pull it down before you could even do some shit to it. You know what I mean? Because I don't block anybody. They fucking pulled his shit down. Dude,
it had to be some real low down, nasty stuff for YouTube.
I'm just saying, like, yeah. I mean, maybe he did use some AI on it too to try to distinguish himself. I mean, we had somebody use some pattern recognition shit, and it kind of helped expose who the dude was. So, there's 900. There's 900. But yeah, right. I mean, let's say hi to people in chat.
Well, before we do the hi to the people in chat, let's start the show.
We did.
No, we didn't do it right.
What do you mean? Not even in the right room? I don't. You got to from now on run this shit. I can't run that background shit. I got too much shit to do. Tommy, what's good? Tommy, GT, I already said what's good to you. Probably also the coolest team. You may assemble and entertain me. Cheers. We will, Tommy. Hopefully we did. Vader Prime, good to see you. Good to see. Damn it. I remembered who Vader Prime was the other day. I was like, holy shit, that's who that was. And then what his original name was before Vader Prime. And now I forgot again. Evening, TAC team. Let's do this. Peace. Cheers. Cool. Hey, don't interact with those guys anymore. Like, when you see that double, like, 2 people responding to each other, like, right after each other with bullshit troll comments, just know it's one person who's got a fake ass account. A bunch of them, actually. Ed, thanks for the membership. Member for 4 months. For the algorithm, Ed. For the algorithm. Love it, bro. Metal, what's good? Yo. Damn, dude. It's kind of, weather's fucked up out here, Doug. Chris,
storms
not
today
sure
were
I'll
nuts.
ever sell my Last of Us #1 half a cover A and one variant. I think they'll retain their value at the very least. Chris, we will check that out. We got that going on later. Actually, we got to kind of make it a short show tonight, which is the curse of saying we're not going to make it a short show, but we're going to try. Hopefully we get there. Lopez, it is during, what is this thing again? What? Lopez, nobody read your nonsense foolishness about focus to see the light. Darth Lopez 17 BBY. I think he's just in his emotions, bro, whatever it is. This is not funny, Joe. We need to change our thumbnail here, buddy. This ain't funny. I don't sell $10 Golden Age keys. I'm just saying that. I don't sell them. Happy Wednesday, fellas.
Sluggo.
Sluggo. I know it's a Sluggo, but that's a reference to an old...
Yep.
Black Ops, what's up, guys? What's up? Repair Tech Tony. Oh, good to see you, Repair Tech Tony. Repair Tech, have we been doing anything lately? Because I have not seen... I mean, I go on IG like once a week, and I haven't seen your little videos. I used to love his videos. He'd get like instruments and clean them up and stuff. I hadn't seen him in a while. Tack Time, my favorite Wednesday show. Cool, Tony. You're one of our favorite people. So there you go. Cosmic One, let's get leave him alone. He's not stop being a bitch boy and send his thing in, right? Like just send it in. If you're gonna make a bet, you're gonna make a you want the smoke, you're gonna run your mouth. Like just send it in then. Like it's okay. You ran your mouth, you thought it was cute, and we took you to task for it. Send in the shit. We know you don't have it. But what I'm saying is send it in, you know? Okay, let's see what you got. All those threats. All right, Matthew. What's good, my people? What's good? Hello, Jeffrey Drake. Hello, all. Phil.
Hello.
Phil. Hi, all. Hi,
Phil.
Evening. Wait, Dub, that's
What?
you. Get out of here. Kingdom of Nerd. Bruce.
What?
What?
What happened?
I'm not used to being on the show. That's
Here's
my
BK.
excuse.
BK. Jedi Johnson star in Ahsoka, and he give him the belt early and often coming out the fucking park. Jedi Johnson starred in Ahsoka, and he hit it from us all this time. Good job. Give him the bell.
Ring the bell.
You got it.
That's what he
got
was during those wildfires. You couldn't reach him.
Oh, that's what he did when we were doing those suspensions, right? He was really actually cast over there. We just don't want
He was
that you in it.
suspended for weeks.
Yeah, and that's why he did a great job. He did a great job. Good job, BK. There you go. Damn. Hey, BK. Here's the thing. So I was in Bruce's chat the other day, and you brought up some trivia thing. Now let's get this clear. Y'all keep putting on weird dates. I told Lopez a month ago. He said, "Hey man, I got this new game. Can you help me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "It'd be really cool if we could play it." I said, "Listen, really busy. Got a couple things on the docket because we program our shows out for a while." I said, "But end of October, early November, I'm good." So every week, stop with the bullshit, right? Stop acting like today is November. This ain't fucking November. Stop saying like you calling me out. That's like something. Look, you got to fight your way up the ranks to play with the champ. All right. You can't just go. Nobody gets a shot at the belt. You don't just come in and say, "I want a shot at the belt tomorrow." So you get a shot at the belt. You got to play Money in the Banks. You got to go to SummerSlam. You got to make your way up, dude. You can't just come at me like that. Come on now. You know,
unless you win the Royal Rumble, and I don't think anybody won the Royal Rumble.
Ain't nobody run the Royal Rumble because I heard Double O's the champ of that. He was there in Detroit.
Oh,
That was
shots fired.
SummerSlam.
Who gives a shit? It's all just a Rock and fucking Steve Austin knockoff. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Woo!
Steve. Yeah. It's funny too because they're like, so he's like, "Yo, you ain't even that fat." I go, "Yeah, compared to this industry, I'm fucking lean, mean in a fight machine, bro." I mean, God. Oh, dude, I was crying, dude. There's like 8 messages from that dude. Dude, you should have. I wish I could put them all, but I know we get knocked on fucking YouTube,
Damn.
dude. It was fucking. I was crying. I was so fucking hard on. Oh, by the way, Dub, did we take that? Speaking of laughing hard, TMNT cool guy. Did we get what he gave me? The new thing? Did you load it into StreamYard?
Oh no, I did not have a chance.
Damn, I got a new clip from TMT Cool Guy. We will try to be presented in the next week or so. Yeah. Brucifer apparently is low key. If you watch his show, it's a lot calmer.
Hey,
than this.
Joe.
He's not used to the fucking hot open. He is not used to the hot open. Yeah, you did. Sorry, you came in on some fire. How about that? All right, B, B, were you there Sunday? I'm sorry. Hey, listen, everybody on Sunday. it got away from me. It really did. Work got away from me. Dub, I'm sorry. My bad, bro.
I'm good, man. No, I didn't. No, B wasn't there Sunday, but B was. I saw B earlier today.
But was Unc there too, or did Unc come?
Unc was there, yeah.
Well, I tell him I'm sorry too. I mean, my bad. I know, I was supposed to go see Keith too, and I just time ran away from me. So, what's this? Unless you from UFC,
right.
Yeah.
Last name Paul Logan.
Stick. You knew exactly what I was saying. You know exactly.
Yeah.
I'm here to show dude. LA Knight is dude. So you guys got me to watch it. I'm like, at first I was like, dude, is this The Rock? And then I was like, holy shit, it's The Rock come by. For as much as Pete shits on the fucking Attitude Era, all that dude's gimmick, he's The Rock in fucking Austin combined. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, it works for him. That's what he grew up with. He likes. Yeah, it does. You hear those pops when
he grew up with. He's 45 years old, dude.
I mean, that's what he watched.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right.
He's been in and out of the business for a while. Like I think Paul Bearer was his manager for a while too.
We need some stacking.
Somebody got any ho-hos?
Bring them out. The guy was like, "You probably." I was like, "Yeah, that show. I came from work. I didn't smell it." He's like, "You smell because you're fat." I'm like, "Yeah. I was working out. I'm fat." I said, "Yep." That's not bad. I don't look, man. Nothing he said offended me. But if you're going to make a bet, you got to play up to your bet, dude. Oh, I'm not on your level. Okay. Well, I mean, to beat the champ, you have to beat the champ, and you can't even play against the champ. So, in the Midwest and now Texas. Oh yeah, Texas hates me now too. Midwest people love me out here. What's up, everyone? Black Spiders, what's up? What happened to the main man? Suspended. He thought Delaware was a good place to go on vacation. We would not allow that. Who the fuck goes to Delaware for vacation? Jeez, I mean,
the hell do you do in Delaware?
Get crabs, I guess. I don't know. That's what he said he was doing today. He was getting crabs. Dub, did he not? That's what he said.
Exactly. Those are exact words.
But did he have the crabs before he went on vacation?
He said, "I'm going to get," and then put the crab emoji out there.
Okay.
So he's going to get crabs. I mean, I don't know about that. He didn't say I was going to go eat crabs. He didn't say I was going to go crack open some crabs. He said I was going to go get some. So there you go.
That's what he said.
What's up in the NYC?
Nakia.
All right, I think we've done enough damage already because we're supposed to be doing a fast show.
Oh yeah.
We're only at 74. Oh yeah. By the way, we also know that this dude was going into other people's live chats and responding and bringing up my name. If you see that happening in other live chats, shit like Marco's here in the background watching shows. No, I don't watch other shows. And if I do, I did a Bruce show. I say hi. Why not? I'm not a creeper, dude. I don't fucking creep.
Nakia is Domtober.
No, it's Dom. I know it is Dom.
That's the COVID himself.
Hold on, COVID boy. We might have to block the account. You know why? I can't say it. I'll type in the private chat. He's doxing. All right. Let's go. Let's go real quickly. Get into news.
All right, looks like it's working. Nice.
He's hanging out with a Schlageless?
House.
What's that?
A YouTube creator.
Oh,
content creator.
Well, good. They get their hair done at the same place, huh? What does that mean? It's a joke I don't get. It's a joke I don't get. I probably should put that up if I don't get that joke. No?
Well,
okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about some news. I hate to do this, but this happened today. And we got a moment of silence. This guy was.
Did you know him?
I did not know him. Okay, I just watched him.
We can keep talking about it. He's all right. Never one of my favorite, but I hear a lot. I mean, a lot of people he trained were pretty good, dude.
Yep.
I was never a huge fan of that quote unquote hardcore, like cutting yourself. I always thought cutting yourself was stupid. It never made sense, and that's how I knew wrestling was fake. because of the cutting himself. You know what I mean? It just,
Mhm.
it just, that it wasn't, it was real for me till that, and then it wasn't real for me anymore. It was just like, this is stupid. But I mean, for him, he did a lot more than that. You know, he comes from a great family and trained a lot of good dudes.
Did it for a long time, trained a lot of people.
Mm.
I mean, his impact on wrestling was huge. I wasn't like, I can't say that I was the world's biggest Terry Funk fan, although I did watch some of his matches. Some of his
Hey, Ryan.
Cactus Jack and Terry Funk matches were definitely classics. And I mean, some of ECW stuff was crazy.
Yeah, that
So-
just wasn't my. Even the Sabu stuff is not just. It's just not my. I know that's
Yeah.
out here. It was big out here. It was
Yeah.
big throughout the entire Rust Belt. It just never was my cup of tea. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of this guy until today, unfortunately.
really,
Yeah.
no, it's all right.
Yeah, somebody told me he passed away, and I was like, who? And it's like, oh, he's a wrestler. I'm like, I've never seen one of his matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't. By the time he really was put under when he came over when they were doing the exchange between ECW, the channel exchange between ECW and WCW. They didn't really use because they were trying to tone him down, so they didn't use him that much. I think he had a couple Mankind and him matches, but I think he went back to Dude Love or some shit like that. But
Cactus Jack, Dude Love,
yeah, Cactus
Mankind,
Jack,
whatever.
dude, when he was going through that whole thing. But I
Yeah.
mean, and though by that time he was so fucking beat up that I mean, it was wasn't good.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was older when I started.
He was really
watching
training
any of his
people,
stuff,
too.
So
Yeah.
that's more what he was doing. So,
Okay.
but yeah, let's move on. That was our top story, and then we can move on to the. I gotta fix the order of that.
Yeah, there
Box
you go.
office report.
Matthew said the same thing.
Yeah, exactly, Matthew.
Yeah, he wasn't my
Um,
style, but I get it.
So, what do you think the top movie was this week?
Probably Barbie again.
Blue Beetle.
It was not Blue Beetle.
It was Blue Beetle.
Woo! Oh,
It
ooh.
beat Barbie by 4 million
Ooh,
to
that
take
is
the number
not
one
good.
spot. Yeah, one of the lowest ever.
I have been doing
debuts.
this now that I know that 25 million out the gate is not a good number.
Right. It's not good, especially for like a big studio to put it out. There are lots of articles and such out there saying that hey, there was no promotion for this movie. It was
Agreed.
supposed to be a HBO. It was supposed to be a Max movie, and they put it out in the theater.
Agreed.
So like I've been hearing a lot of things like that from people. I have one particular buddy who is extremely upset. He his quote was that I'm really pissed off at people or I hate people that they make fun of this movie, and it was so good.
It was a
Is
really
he
good
from Cobra
movie.
Kai? I don't know.
I haven't seen. Yeah, he's from Cobra Kai. Yeah.
I see that was it too. I mean, I wouldn't have had time, obviously, but I forgot this even came out, and I kind of said it a couple months ago. You heard me leading up. It sounded like they were going to squash it like 6 months in because I was saying, look, we're not getting a lot of promo. We're not getting, and,
Right.
and at the time, cool guy was saying, no, Blue Beetle's going to be the best. I'm like, look, dude, they're fucking just like with Flash. They're fucking burying this fucking thing. They're saying, oh yeah, this is very important, but it doesn't mean anything in the future. That's it. They cut the budget on it, and this thing came out with I don't think anybody fucking knowing. Right?
Yeah,
Who
just
knows?
all of a sudden it came. I mean, I had read that it was going to come out, but there was no way I could have seen it this week anyway. I do want to see it. I will definitely. I definitely will check it out, and I think. I mean, I know they've talked about different things with Flash and stuff being part of the new DC universe. I think this one probably will make it. It's a young kid.
Joe,
and
you could not have promoters. You could do that, but that's not the only way to promote, right?
Yeah.
You get billboards. You fucking hit up
No,
every.
Yeah, he said either. Like you couldn't have them doing it as well.
Just promoting. Yeah.
I believe James Gunn came out and said that Jolo has a future in the DCU, regardless of what the box office does.
That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I think I mean, again, it's a young character that does that can be used moving forward, and he's in the DC, so
Yeah.
I mean, Matthew, I agree with this, but like 25, even in the new world of streaming, 25 is not a good number.
Right.
Yeah.
65, 60s. If you get to 60s, which used to be low numbers, that's okay. 25 is that's tough.
I think this is the first movie from DC that was certified fresh in years.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, and it has
On the
about a
tomato?
92, 93 audience
By the
score.
way, let's just preface this by like Bruce is a fucking DC slappy before we go any further. Okay, but yeah,
Copy.
I mean, it doesn't look, man. But there we go.
Star Trek? Was that a Star Trek hat?
It's Aquaman hat on.
Aquaman.
One of my buddies sent me an Aquaman hat
Nice.
and a
Gotcha. Okay. Orange
Green
and green.
Lantern hat.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
not
am
every
a
movie
DC
needs a
fanboy.
sequel.
True.
There you go. But from what I hear, it's a good movie, and who gives a shit? Like, I mean, what sucks about the box office is they're not going to be producing these high-level movies. But, and we're not spoiling Ahsoka because this channel supposedly has a kibosh on it till whatever. But if you saw that the amount of like animation, the amount of digital CGI, AI, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that they use there, you know, the product they're putting out now on streaming is just so good that, and the cost is down for it, that I don't know if you do, I mean, I don't know if you need these box offices. I don't know if making the movie needs to be as expensive as it is to make the movie, is what I'm saying. Because if you can make TV for that inexpensive and the graphics are so fucking good, I mean, because say what we're not gonna say what we will, but say what you will, the stuff that comes out on fucking streaming services now, all of them, like The Last of Us, like everything, it's so fucking good, man. And no matter what Dom says, they didn't spend fucking $600 million making fucking you know, whatever the next fucking Star Wars TV show is. They spend like 20 million, which, by the way, you'll hit the first week of the box office and then it's all profit. Well, I mean, you got factory marketing shit.
Yeah, the Acolyte. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 600 million.
Well, I heard.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I get it too. Because, well, too, I think they probably wrote off the marketing expense already on that fucker when they did the lease. All right, go ahead.
So this movie, Gran Turismo, is one based on a video game. Of
the
course.
Video game, the car video game.
Yep.
There was a storyline to that fucking thing.
Well, it's based on a true story.
It's based on a true story. Yeah. So they took a guy who was really good at the video game and they put him in a race car and had him actually race in real life.
Oh, okay.
That's what the movie is based on as well. He was a Gran Turismo player. And so this movie actually opened up around the world.
Crash into the wall and hit the marbles?
I don't think so, but I don't know the story that well. So the movie has already opened up internationally in some places, and it's already made 22.7 million. I believe it opens up this weekend in the U.S. So people have some high hopes that this one will do well. So we'll see what happens. I think. I mean, that's David Harbour, and that looks like Justin Timberlake back there, but I don't think it's Justin Timberlake.
There is an Ahsoka spoiler embargo, yes.
No, I don't think that's Justin Timberlake.
No, it's not.
What's that?
That would be a character Justin Timberlake plays on SNL.
Yeah, right. It looks like him, though.
He does.
Orlando Bloom.
See
what it is. Thanks, Joe.
I thought he died. He didn't die?
No, he's like married to Katy Perry. They just
Katy
had babies.
Perry, the tall chick?
She's a singer. She had the shark on the Super Bowl.
I'm a Firework, right? That one?
Right. Yes, that one.
She's tall.
You know, the song you have on repeat.
Oh, my daughter loves it, dude. That was the jam at camp was that fucking song, dude. I must have heard that fucker like 100 times. All I know is, oh, baby, I'm a firework. That's the only lyric I know. Yeah. Is that right? It's, oh, baby, I'm a firework?
I have no idea.
You know, eventually you just stop
a metal guy.
What they're saying anyways. You know what I mean?
I think, yeah, I think it is.
I think it's, oh, baby, I'm a firework. Da, 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 firework. You just say firework a lot of times. You kind of got the fucking song.
And you got it. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Can you sing firework? Oh, baby, I'm a firework, firework, firework. You got it.
Play it again. Play it again.
Yeah. Oh, no. Nightmares. All right.
All right, here we go. So
I mean, it's not a bad song. I'm just saying, you know, too many times. Go ahead.
This Sunday is National Cinema Day. So tickets at 3,000 movie theaters around the country will be $4 or less. So you can go see an IMAX movie. You can go see a Dolby movie. $4. So Barbie, Gran Turismo, Oppenheimer, Ninja Turtles, Jurassic Park, Meg 2, Haunted Mansion, and Blue Beetle are some of the choices.
This is not going to help Blue Beetle.
A movie that you can go see.
They're week 2. Their fucking tickets are $4. This is not gonna be good.
Well, they did this last year, and it was like a resounding success to get people back in theaters. Is why they did it. So this is the second year that they're doing it. It's not every theater. You got to check with your local theaters, see if they're participating. Certain chains are, and it's for.
We do not need that.
But yeah, this is this Sunday coming up. So $4. Personally, I will be avoiding any movie theaters this Sunday because this is the day that everybody, their mom, their grandma, every kid, and everybody will be at the movie theaters. They will be packed full, and that's not the days that I like to go see movies.
Is that really? So, that's who goes to this? Because I'd figure it'd be old people, but old people already get like half off tickets.
I don't know. Like every kid's gonna be at the movie theater this Sunday, as far as I'm going.
This Sunday,
sneezing
and all the teenagers are going to be
coughing and sneezing.
Yeah, maybe that. I mean, like, isn't college
that.
back in joint, and like some of the schools are going? Like, it's I don't know, bro.
Not on Sunday. Schools aren't going.
Yeah, but they gotta go Monday.
Yeah, but like they can go to movies at like.
We just got a lecture, bitches. You cannot be taking your fucking vacation no more during the school year. If you do, we will notify the state, and your kid will be kicked out. I was like, damn. Oh, lady next to me started crying. I was like, oh, she's like, in 2 weeks, and I go, that sucks. Guess you're not going to Disney World anymore. They were gonna go to Disney World for 10 fucking days.
And the second week of school starts? Wow.
Wow.
I wonder. Wow, that's interesting.
I felt bad though. Because last year they were letting them do that shit, so she thought she'd do it this year. You gotta get people warned, dude. That ain't cool. I was like, damn. She's like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, that sucks, dude. I mean, like, you shouldn't be scheduling it anyways, but they let them get away with it for like 3 years. You gotta hold somebody, but you can't just show up the first day and be like, listen, today's the day this stops. Like, people book vacations like a year in advance, bro. They might have even booked 2 weeks. Now that I think about it, who knows? Like, I mean, you should do that. Like, I get it. You should do it. But you can't come in, hey, school starts next week. By the way, if you have a vacation plan during school, we will notify the state and kick your kid out of school. Like, what the fuck?
They must have got some real... No, because tickets to Orlando are super cheap in like September and October. So maybe they probably bought them recently. If they bought them last year,
they probably did, but still,
paid a lot more.
Hey, my problem is this: you let people get. I actually do really like the lady, so that it was, and I really felt bad because I turned and she was like, she turned ghost, and I was like, the fuck's wrong? My wife's like, oh, she got a 2-week Disney vacation plan.
Damn.
Go to Disneyland.
Second therapy vacation. Like, damn. Big on the projector board. You take that vacation, you going to jail, and we're kicking your kid out of school. Like, what the fuck?
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's hard.
Wild, dude. Wild. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's move on. So our girl Katie Sackhoff wants to play Poison Ivy. She really wants to do it. However, she knows that Karen Gillan has a much better chance because she's a lot closer to James Gunn. I think Karen also wants to play Poison Ivy. So
who's Karen Gillan?
Nebula.
Oh,
yeah. She's already a redhead, and she's
she is.
Yeah, she's naturally a redhead. Yeah.
Oh.
And so she was also in Doctor Who, which you wouldn't know. But
do we need a mutant to play Poison Ivy?
A mutant?
Can't we have a normal person player and then like not a mutant?
Where did the mutant come from? I'm confused.
Well, she got red hair, right?
Yeah. Oh. I see.
I gotcha.
I see. You're being.
There's a play on her being blue skinned and having red hair.
Blue skinned and red hair. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, she's supportive. She wants to like maybe have different. There could be 2 different Poison Ivies in 2 different movies because we still have the Matt Reeves thing and the James Gunn thing. So there could be multiple takes. Which I hope that doesn't happen.
When you think Poison Ivy, you're a DC slap, Bruce. When you think Poison Ivy, don't you think like Poison Ivy as somebody who's typically in their like, I don't know, older than 23, younger than 33? Like when Poison Ivy comes to your head of Poison Ivy, What do you think? Older than 23, younger than 33?
We could say that about most.
I think
No,
she.
I think Catwoman can vary. I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, Catwoman is older than Poison Ivy. Yeah, Poison Ivy is like, I don't know, 27 to 33, 34.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Neither one is, no offense to either one of these young ladies, but neither one is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and besides, James Gunn is going for a younger cast because he wants them around for a while.
Yeah, which is what I mean.
Makes
like,
sense,
cool. Everybody wants to be somebody, but like.
In this article, she also expressed interest in playing Poison Ivy's mom, so that could be a thing.
If I can't play Poison Ivy, I'll play her mom. Wow.
That's That's what
Joe's mad that I'm anti-mutant now.
Okay, we're gonna move on. So we got a new poster and a trailer for the Expendables.
What the fuck is this?
The Expendables.
Expendables?
Yep.
There's no way this thing's still going on.
Yep.
What turd factory is in this?
50 Cent.
50?
50.
Many men. Ugh. How is 50 Cent in this? He wasn't an action. He's not an action movie guy, is he? Power's not an action movie.
Is Megan Fox an action movie guy? I mean, she's in it.
She was in Transformers, right? Wasn't she?
Oh yeah, I guess.
And wasn't she in something else? So you gotta give her. I mean, 50 Cent wasn't in action movies. Who's JAA?
I don't know.
Who? Oh, Jesus Christ! Lundgren's still alive? Fuck. Who?
So these 11 posters
Garcia?
and a trailer were released. I had all these names listed, but it was covering up too many of the pictures.
Who's Scorpio? Who's half these fucking people?
It's all people that are gonna die in this movie.
Is that Andy Garcia?
There's no way you could call Andy Garcia a fucking action movie, dude. That's what it looks like.
They have to have people die in this movie. Why don't you understand the concept?
I don't understand.
I've never seen
Who is Tran?
It's called Expendables.
Well, why isn't fucking Stallone die in this bitch?
Because it's his movie.
Stallone
and Statham are the only ones that survive.
Which one is this? 11?
Number four.
Jesus. Old people watch this shit, right?
This movie,
like old people. Like, if you can make it for the early bird special, you're watching this shit, right? You are. You're watching this in the theaters. I'm not talking about TBS commercials during Christmas time. I'm not talking about watching it then.
I can happily say I've never seen an Expendable movie.
I haven't either.
I can't tell you if I have, to be honest with you. I might have, but on TBS probably, right? It's probably on during the holidays. You go over to one of your family members' house. You don't like any of them. And you're like, what the fuck's on TV? There ain't no football because it's like in between. It's too early or whatever. And this shit's playing, right? During Thanksgiving or Easter or some shit. TBS.
It's always football on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but you ain't. No, if you go with the family you don't like, it ain't on Thanksgiving. That's when you have to go to like third Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Which really ain't Thanksgiving. You're like, motherfucker. Thanksgiving was 3 weeks ago, bitch. Why am I still going to see these people?
Why am I eating turkey in December?
Why am I? It's left over too. Yeah, it's left over. You know what I mean? Like they just put that shit in the microwave. You're like, this is 3-week-old ass turkey. Oh, aren't you hungry? Oh, you know what? I just had a stomach bug the other night. I just not hungry today. I'll take some Sprite and that's why I drink pop. Is during that type of stuff because we don't buy it.
Taking out that frozen rum cake from the freezer from Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Hard as a rock. And they try to defrost it for 3 days, right? And then they cut it, and you go in there and you're like, oh, all right, this is kind of cool. They got a whole thing. There's no pieces missing to the pie, and then you cut into that bitch, and like the middle part, the small part on top and small part on back is defrosted, but the middle part's still frozen shit rock. So they try to like dunk it in water to try to fucking defrost that bitch. Yeah. I mean. It's that type of Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Who the hell who watches these movies anyway? Besides Sticks.
And BK, I guess.
No, there's some people Matthew likes these movies.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So
they got a fan. And from our chat anyway. All right, moving along.
They got internet in Delaware? Oh shit. You're still suspended. Don't make us mute you. All
right. Charles Martinet, voice of Mario, is retiring at the age of 67. He will no longer be playing Mario in video games. He's been doing it for 30 years.
I thought we knew this already.
I don't know if you knew it
We
before
did,
they
he was at
announced.
Motor City, right?
Well, they just announced it like yesterday, so
No, he said the shit in Motor City. Didn't he?
I didn't know it.
Somebody said something shit. I already knew this.
Yeah, huh?
I don't read your news, so.
You had the pre-news because I just read the Nintendo press release yesterday.
New
so.
news.
Yeah, I read it yesterday
news.
and the GNUs. He has been doing it for 30 years. He did Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, the baby versions. He's not leaving Nintendo. He's still going to be doing like appearances and be an ambassador to the Nintendo brand.
Dude, so when we were at Motor City, ran into some young gentlemen that were going to one of the schools that I'm an alumni at, and I was wearing a logo.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, "Hey, you met him? Yeah, nice kids." Yeah. And they said one of the kids, he was quiet and he was looking and staring at his. I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Oh man, he's so great." Blah blah. I was like, "No," I was like, "He's got a thing. What are those things? Panel." I think that's the second panel I've ever been to. I didn't stay the whole thing. I was like, "Guys, you can stay here. I got to." They're like, "No, we'll go with you, Mr. Marco." And I was like, "Nah, it's okay. You can stay. I'll be outside and come pick you back up in like 20 minutes." And this guy was out there. People were asking questions. He did good. I mean, he got some. You know how you can always tell a person's solid? This is what I like to do. Like, I mean, when you go and you see them, how they deal with people with special needs. And this dude had this guy come up. And this cat was just crazy, like what he was saying and doing. And he was doing like lines from like video game. Like that's how crazy. And it wasn't like he wasn't doing Mario or Luigi. He was doing some like weird ass characters and this dude finished off like the speech and they did this repartee and all this bullshit back and forth for a while. It made this, I mean, this is a grown man, but it made this grown man's day. Like it literally made the dude's day that was. And he told, and the guy was like, cool, and then he, a little bit awkward. So he's like, "No, come back up here." And they did some more back and forth. He's like, "So what's your favorite?" And then it was like this whole. I mean, I had to peace out after that because there's too much talking about shit I didn't know about. But yeah, it's cool. This guy was a good dad, good cat, very nice.
Yeah.
He's been
doing a lot of shows. He's been doing a lot of shows recently, like live appearances and signing autographs and stuff. So he's been out there making his money.
Yeah, good for him. Make his money.
Cool,
Do more too. The people love him, dude. His play, that shit was packed. They had him in the big hall. That shit was packed, bro. It was packed. And the mail. And his name was not. That's not nice, dude. That's not nice.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to move on. Another movie trailer that we got. A movie called Freelance from the director of Taken.
And his name was John Cena.
You can't see me.
How did I get that one early? All right, go ahead.
If any of you can see this, it's an ex-special forces operative stuck in a dead-end job.
Did he already make this movie?
Reluctantly, this movie's been made about 50 times.
Wasn't it called Marine? He was in a movie called Marine, right?
That was The Miz.
The Miz.
No, I think it was him.
It was Miz 4. He was in The Miz 4. I'm sorry, The Marine 4. Yeah, that was John Cena was in that movie.
Oh, I remember I was in the hospital stay for something and he was in the fucking movie. It was so fucking bad. I just go, hit me up with more drugs. I can't watch this shit. I knock me the fuck out. It was so bad.
Alison Brie is the journalist. She's in a...
Who's Alison Brie?
The woman in this picture.
Oh, okay. But who is she? What else has she been in?
I don't know. Probably other things.
What kind of news are we doing here, Dub?
What? I'm not talking about.
Just Pete's not around doesn't mean we get half-ass news.
I'm giving you the movie about John Cena and Allison. This is what we're talking about. This movie. This is what we're talking about. This movie will be out on October 6th.
All right, chat. Who's Alison Brie, please? Who is she?
Yeah.
See, well, obviously, fills me in. Bruce, do you know who she is?
She's the woman in this movie.
Yeah, she's from Community, and AOA is here to save us, and says she's in from Community and the Glow Wrestling Show.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Matthew, thank you. And Mad Men, all shows I don't watch. I should watch Community. I know.
Community's fucking good, bro.
I should watch it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, she's Annie in Community. Thank you, Double J. Very good. Now I know exactly who she is. Plays kind of dits in that one, but all right.
Well, she's in it, and she's in there with John Cena, so it should be
TMNT.
Good.
This shit. Then I'm gonna have to ask you who James Franco is. Huh?
This is, I guess so. Yeah.
What the hell?
She's what?
I said this is going to theaters.
Listen, man, everything's on strike, So
Listen,
they got to
no.
movie,
This is
they
going
gotta
either way.
put it
This
out.
is going either way. Hey, this thing costs $20 million to make. They're gonna make money off this bitch no matter what.
Yeah, but
Hey, $4 day, man. You got come on. You're telling me there's not some dudes that are gonna go watch this for $4? Come on. Come on.
So they, we've heard all these reports of movies being pushed back and things being delayed, and so they got to fill in the gaps, and they got movies like this to fill the gaps.
Wait, since he's part of
movie.
WWF and he's really an entertainer, not an actor, can he promote this movie?
He can't promote the movie, but he can promote WWE.
No,
well, on WWE, are they going to be like, and for the new movie coming out, Freelancer?
I don't know. He is supposed to come back this Friday, so I'll let you know if I.
Who's writing WWE if there's a strike?
Nobody's been writing WWE for fucking years, bro.
WWE writers are like reality show writers. They don't count under the same.
Okay.
They don't count as writers. Yeah.
Hey,
whenever you say like AI is going to take over the world, well, WWE's been using it for about 15 to 16 years now. It ain't good, so they ain't ready yet.
Yeah, I think it will be a comedy type movie. So I mean, that's what it looks like. So
comedy,
Joe. Yeah, it looks like a comedy. It's not serious. Look at the picture. Does that look serious to you?
Dude, the Marine, when he was in the Marine, it was supposed to be serious.
Yeah,
it was fucking seriously horrible.
This poster reminds me of Romance in the Stone.
Dude, this reminds me of some shit that I try to do in like fucking PowerPoint to try to make a slide work, bro. This doesn't even look like some fucking fifth grader's art project. Make some fire in the background and some water. What's the water splashing from? There's a bomb going off and the water doesn't splash from there, but I think it's
they're being shot at. Yeah, they're being shot at. Yeah.
What? But where the bullets coming directly down? That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know.
And where's he is he holding her hand or what the hell's going on there? Because it looks like he's holding her mid-arm.
All right, so we're gonna move on to streaming news.
Bro, his hands aren't that big. Dude, that was horrible.
All right, let's talk about something more interesting.
Oh, no doubt, Freddie Prinze. That makes sense. Freddie Prinze Jr. running for WWE. Yeah.
Sorry, TMNT cool guy. I moved on, but yeah, I agree with your comment. Here you go, Marco. Apple TV Plus Godzilla Monsterverse series with Kurt Russell has a brand new name. Yep. So it's originally called Godzilla's Monsterverse, but now it is called Monarch: The Legacy of Monsters.
Ooh, I like that. Place
after Godzilla 2014. Follows two siblings who are following in their father's footsteps to uncover the family's connection to Monarch, the secretive organization that studies these monsters.
Yes.
This sounds super interesting.
It sounds amazing.
So I read that it's going to take
place... Where can we bootleg this?
I don't know.
Not that we would, but where would people, if you were
I will not discuss anything like that. Do not bootleg this. This is not.
But if you would, but some people do, right? So where would they bootleg? I mean, I don't know where these criminals would do this because it's a criminal act.
I don't know where they would do it. They should subscribe to Apple TV Plus and legitimately purchase this content.
Bootleg it off someplace. Yeah. I'm just saying, don't do that.
So that is Kurt Russell, and below him,
shut your mouth.
his.
Hold on. We gotta respond to AOA's comment real quickly because AOA. I mean, this might be a good point, or you could just
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
You know nothing what you're talking about here, dude. All right, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
Right below him is the not the Winter Soldier, the fake Captain America. That's his son, I believe. Kurt Russell's son. Mm-hmm. And so it goes back, like you get some stuff back in time, then you get some stuff in present day. So he plays Kurt Russell, a younger Kurt Russell.
Ryan, do I get T-Mobile? I think I have T-Mobile. Do I have a T-Mobile phone?
I think his name is Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt, yes.
Wyatt Russell, that's it. Hold on, I'm figuring this out.
Wyatt Russell.
This is bullshit for free.
All right, well, let's stop the show so you can figure it out. Let me know when you're ready.
How do I figure out where my phone's from? I think that's what my bill says. I just got auto pay anyways. Let me restart my phone. All right, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. So we can move on.
Oh, T-Mobile, bitches.
So you get Apple for free, so you don't have to pay for it anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So, sorry I missed you, dude. Sorry I missed you on Sunday, dude. My bad. Very
Good to see you, brother. So WandaVision and Loki are two of the three that are being released on Blu-ray and 4K. The third one they'll talk about on Sunday for you. I'm sure it'll be in their news. But you're gonna get Blu-ray versions of these. Loki will be out on the first season of Loki will be out on September 26th. WandaVision will be out on November 28th.
Do you think anybody's gonna buy this shit?
Yes, people will
Yes.
buy this. People
Really?
who collect all the MCU movies and such, they want to put it on their shelf so they can have it all nicely
Interesting.
arranged in chronological order and such.
Are they gonna pull these things off of Disney Plus when they promote this in the beginning? Do you know or no?
That's a good question. I didn't think that they would, but now I don't know what. I mean, they'll try to sell it somewhere else.
Matthew got you. He still buys the DVDs.
Yeah, and I know they're coming out with.
I mean, I know they do. I mean, dude, listen, I'll buy a collection and buy the things and sell them for $1. So I know people do, but typically the shit's not even open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dub, remember, like a couple of shows ago, I brought a whole fucking tub and like the shit, none of it was open. Like people had been I don't know if it's what was that fucking club that used to sell you tapes and then CDs after that?
Columbia.
Yeah, Columbia Houses. I don't know if there's a Columbia House for old fucking people or what the fuck ever's going on. But it's like they shit just get fucking Blu-ray DVD sent to them all the time.
Yeah, I think they're doing a still box of these. So I know a lot of people are excited for that.
Yeah, I read. There was a little news story like about a month ago that there was a steel box out, but then it wasn't official. So now this is an official thing. So you're probably, different stores like Best Buy will get a steel box version, and somebody else will get another version. So that's. I didn't see anything yet about the steel box, but I 100% agree that there probably will be one.
Yeah, I think the pre-orders start the 28th for the steel box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. You need great video quality and audio quality to enjoy either one of these. I don't know if that's a selling point, Joe. All right.
I like both of these shows.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy them because I don't need to own physical for these, but I did definitely enjoy both of these shows when I watched them on streaming, and I watched some of them more than once. So
yeah, WandaVision is my favorite MCU show.
I love WandaVision. Yep, I thought it was great.
WandaVision was good. Loki was good too.
Yeah, I thought they were both good.
I just wish they do characters I care about, like the X-Men. Like this, that's not a problem. I mean, we got two D-rate characters here. Can we get something like, I don't know,
a Magneto
Vulcan,
show,
some shit like that? Like I don't know. Give us
yeah, let's get a show about Strong Guy.
Oh, you absolutely Guido, 100%. Guido's dope as shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. While you're at it, bring Pug
a Strong Guy and Marrow.
Bring in the multiple man. Let's just do X Factor.
Don't forget about Blink.
I got a Magic cover today though, Marco. It's really nice. I think Bacalo did it.
A Magic?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Magic's dope, man.
Is that the Virgin?
Just a regular cover. I don't know.
She definitely ain't a virgin.
I paid more for it than a regular cover, so.
Yeah,
I think like it was a story. She has a sex with the devil, dude. She's not a virgin. She ain't. Real.
I'll show it to you in a little bit.
It doesn't count. It was in another part of Limbo.
Limbo.
Yeah, Gold Balls movie on the way.
Gold Balls. Gold Balls. Give it to him. Give it to him. That's fucking. Oh my god.
Ring the bell.
Oh, Margot Bacon on a Gold Balls movie. Shit.
Oh my god. All right.
Majik is not 14. Majik was a baby. Dude, do you read comics? Majik in Giant Size X-Men, Majik was like 1 or she's still a baby. That's like 19, whatever.
I don't know why do you say it like that?
What, Majik?
Yeah.
Because that's her name.
Magic.
I think it's Magic. Why?
It's Majik.
Why is it Majik?
G-I-K. Plus she's Russian. It's Majik. It's not Magic.
I don't think
her name ain't fucking Copperfield. This bitch ain't Magic.
How is Majik
you believe
Russian?
in magic? Fuck no.
Majik is not a Russian name.
It's her name. That's her name. Don't you dare
There's
criticize.
two people in the world that I've ever heard say that, and you're one of them.
Yeah, smartest two people you've ever met. Then.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to agree with that when I tell you who it is.
We're in America. We say magic over here. Okay.
Yeah, right. All right. So Rebel Moon dropped a teaser trailer this week.
Holy fuck.
And this is Zack Snyder's big Netflix project.
The only problem I have with this
Yeah.
is you're already advertising the second fucking part, the second season, when you ain't even got the first season
Well,
out.
there's only two. No, it's their movies. There's like
two movies.
Yeah, two movies.
Yeah,
So this is the
we
first
shot 'em at the
movie,
same
then the
time.
second movie's coming out.
Y'all don't need 2 movies for this shit. Like this, and by the way, I like. Look, it looked good. Look, once again, this is what I'm talking about. This shit. How much could this shit cost?
So
It
you
could've
got
cost
Saw Gerrera, you got Jane Urso, you got female Cad Bane, you got New Gunray back there, and you
Where's Saw
got
Gerrera?
all the way on the right with the big
That's not
gun.
Saw Gerrera.
Looks just like him.
Dude, you can't say that. That's not who that is.
That's what all those
That's
people.
Whitaker?
Yeah,
That's Whitaker?
that's not Whitaker, but that's who the character is. That's what it looks like to me when I look at it.
Really? Oh,
see-
because you're saying he's like Saw
A
Gerrera.
female Cad
Yeah,
Bane with
he's like-
lightsabers. I
He got just
see.
glow knives.
I see. Yeah, glow knives. I see.
Hey,
New Gunray
hey,
with
you
the
know what?
stick
You
back
know,
there.
you know what the cap was when they first the main girl in this when they brought her down. I was like, why do they have Ezra in this fucking thing? Because you know how they made her look like a boy, and I was like, shit, that's who should have played Ezra. Look dead nuts like Ezra. And then I was like, oh shit, that's a girl. And I was like, I guess, but you could have probably
The
made her
trailer
play
looked
Ezra.
pretty good.
She probably looked
I'm
more like
gonna
Ezra
watch
than
it.
Ezra.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
like,
it.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, this. Hey,
good-
listen, I fucking think Snyder's a fucking dipshit. This looked good, but the question is, I don't think people are gonna like it because this didn't look like Star Wars. This looked like what Star Wars was based off. This looked like Dune. It really looked like it had a very big Dune feeling to it, and I mean, it had big Dune energy, big Dune energy. And no offense, but people don't fucking like Dune. I mean, I
I
like
love
it, but people
Dune.
don't like Bruce. Come on, man. You say people,
Not the original.
you don't like the original?
No, I've never liked the original, but I like
shit.
the
current
remake.
Dune. Yeah, a
I
lot of
like
people love
both.
this recent one. People
Yeah,
love.
I like
this
both.
season.
I like both. But what I'm saying is, like, people did not like the original. They didn't like it, and this
No.
one felt like an updated version of the original. So I would be.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
watch
know.
it.
It might not be. I mean, I don't think it looked. I don't know. It didn't feel Star Wars. It felt Dune-ish, but you know what I mean?
It looked like a bunch of like sticks. Can you put
Sci-fi. It felt like, you know what it felt like?
bunch
It
of
felt like
different things mashed together.
what's the one thing? Star Troopers.
Starship Troopers and
Starship Troopers meets Dune.
Farscape and Babylon 5
meets-
and Firefly all mixed
Meets
together.
Firefly. Meets
Sprinkle Star Wars all over the top.
Meets some sci-fi stuff. I mean, this is like, look, Star Wars is a fucking. I would always say it's a space opera, not a sci-fi, right?
Right, agreed.
This is very sci-fi. Like, if you like sci-fi shit, this is gonna be. You're gonna get it. I mean, it just feels very sci-fi-ish. So, like, I'm down. I love sci-fi. You know, I like apocalyptic shit. Like, this is in my wheelhouse of. This is it, dude. I'm gonna watch it. I know people are laughing at it, but fuck, I think.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm making fun of it, but I'm gonna watch it.
Plus, it's got my man from Sons of Anarchy, right?
I don't know. I never watched
And that movie with the movie with all right. What the fuck is that movie? It's like Matthew
Dazed and
McConaughey.
Confused?
No, Matthew McConaughey, where he's the drug dealer in England. And then the dude, Charlie's got to go out there and fucking kill Charlie. Isn't that the dude played fucking King Arthur? Right there with the man bun. He's always got a fucking man bun.
Oh.
Where's Pete when we need him? Damn it, Pete. Could you please tell him what I'm saying?
I don't know all these things that you're saying.
The gentleman. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
It was the gentleman.
All right, we're gonna move on to something else. Marco
Just give him the wallet, bro.
is gonna be excited about.
Give him the wallet. That's all I'm saying. Or camera. Was it camera for the wallet? Camera.
Paramount has released a trailer for Good Burger 2.
So I think it was my youngest brother liked Good Burger, but I don't know what it was.
25 years later, Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell are back for the sequel. They are going to go back to a restaurant with a whole new crew, and it's supposed to be funny.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This young man's name is Kenan Thompson. Has he ever been in anything funny?
Yeah, he did a skit on SNL called "What's Up with That." That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, really? I gotta check it out because that guy. I just don't.
He's
find
from
funny.
Nickelodeon. Like,
can I also ask another question? Is Good Burger? Is it really Good Burger? Just the other dude, not Kenan, saying Good Burger, welcome to Good Burger. May I get you a Good Burger?
Never seen it.
Yeah, I'm not
like
gonna
the
lie to
whole
you.
gimmick?
I've never
That's the whole
seen
gimmick?
the
it.
movie. I just know Kenan Thompson from SNL.
Haven't these two got adult jobs yet?
No,
Hey, I guess whatever, man.
they're going back to the burger joint.
Oh, this is the second one. So they
Yeah.
already made one.
25 years later. 25 years.
AOA's excited for it.
There you go.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Zaggy probably knows. We should get Zaggy on because he probably knows all this stuff.
Yeah,
Just
it was,
'cause
a
it's on
Nickel- he was on
SNL doesn't mean it's
all
funny,
that.
bro.
All that was like a sketch show on
I
Nickelodeon.
don't even think is SNL still even around.
It is.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if it is now. Because
Last
of the
funny
strike.
dude on SNL, Tracy Morgan. After that, not good.
yeah, the writer's strike. They shut the show down a while ago.
Yeah. Okay, so we have another update on. We talked about this a little while back with Netflix stopping their DVD service. So on September 29th, I believe, is their last day. And if you are a subscriber still of this DVD service and you click on this email that they sent to you, you might get some of their DVDs. Like they're going to give them away to their subscribers. The ones
That's
that
pretty-
all the
that's
ones
pretty
that they've been. What you get is completely random, and what you get is based on some formula that we don't know, like how long you've been a subscriber or what
Damn.
movies you've gotten before. We like it could totally be. You might get a bunch of random. You might get
Listen,
3
if you're
random
still,
movies. right
hey,
now.
if you're still a subscriber and you have any pull over there, get me the Yuzuku Diaries. You can't get them. So like, but Netflix has them because I've rented them and made every one people that I like when we used to get these discs get it. So I know they have it over there. The Yuzuku Diaries, just get them. Get all of this there. It's the only place to get it in the States. Somebody get that for me, please. Thank you very much. Selfless promotion of what I
And
want.
though with 10 copies of Showgirls.
Could you imagine that shit?
Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah, coasters.
Or Jiggly.
Oh, come on.
You never know. Hey, I'll tell you, you never know what you'll get from there. Because if you get those Yuzuku Diaries, that's a pretty penny, bro. They got some discs out there that are old and rare, and you won't be able to get them. So,
Well, somebody's gonna get those. If they have those discs, they're giving them all away. All right, let's talk about a few
Red
comic
Shoe.
things.
What are the Red Shoe Diaries? Is that the one with on HBO
That
with Carrie Fisher, Carrie whatever her name was, with all the girls that run around New York?
no, I think Red Shoe was the guy from X-Files did the show.
Oh, okay,
You were talking about Sex in the City.
that one. Okay.
Yep. So DC is collaborating with Todd
Oof.
Really?
to make some new. These are actually comic book covers. They're recreating covers with the action figures, so you can.
So that's Nighthawk on the right, or yeah.
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake on. I don't know which cover that's homaging, but it's Robin 1 maybe. From the 90s, and that's Batman 492.
But his back's not broken anymore. Was it ever
No.
really broken?
Yes,
Oh,
his back was broken, and he was out of commission for
A
like
while.
a year and a half. Yeah.
That's
but
right.
was he
And-
really? But was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Azrael took over from him
Azrael.
for a while. Yeah,
Okay.
I read all those books. I know what that is. I know. I read it. I know what happened.
Good for you.
So this is Superman 78, the Metal Curtain #1. Superman 78, the Metal Curtain #1. So they're spinning off Superman 78.
Mhm.
Batman 139 is in the middle, and Robin #3. Batman and Robin #3 is on the right. So those are the books that are coming out soon at some point. There's more than this, but these were the ones that I chose to share with all of us.
Yeah, I think Todd started this whole thing with the Batman Spawn cover from SDCC. The gold
Gotcha.
foil, the
Yeah,
red
that makes
foil.
sense. Yeah. So this is Spider-Gwen Smash, a new series coming from Marvel, and it will bring us more heroes from Earth 65, which is where Gwen is originally from. It has this fantastic David Nakayama cover. Check it out, B. This is, it's going to be her, and there's playing with her band, and somebody gives her the gig, and then all of a sudden there's an assassin on the loose. So this will be out on December 14th. And we'll see what happens. You know, there's another way for them to introduce more Spider characters. Is
How
what I
many
see.
series has she had over the years?
That's a very good question. I don't know. She just had one recently, and it was like a mini series. It's probably another mini that's coming out. You know, so they just keep giving her, 5-issue mini series. She had a longer running series when Ghost Spider and such.
Yeah.
Those were longer running ones, but these ones lately have just been like 5 issues and such.
She deserves a full series.
Yeah, she does.
More
I'm
than
a fan.
Silk does.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, Nakayama's been doing more and more stuff like this, and this is, he's been doing covers a lot for Marvel lately. So, and my buddy B is a huge fan of the Nakayama. Him and Nakayama became close personal friends recently. So
Oh, nice. That's
what,
pretty
that's what
cool.
he told me. Yeah, they were DMing each other on Instagram, so he was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, Nakayama's been doing a lot of the B covers at DC for a while.
Yeah, I like he does good work,
Yeah, he does.
and he cares.
You can tell with his artwork.
Blade co-creator Marv Wolfman is returning to Marvel for the 50th anniversary of The Vampire Slayer.
What?
So 50 years after the creation of Blade, we're going to... Marv Wolfman is asking us the question, what if the Lord of Vampires sunk his teeth into Eric Brooks, cursing him with the eternal bloodlust? So, it's a what if story, and we're going to see, what happens. Wolfman is definitely coming back for this. And
didn't he say he was retiring like a couple years ago?
I don't know. I don't really follow Marv Wolfman, so I'm not sure.
No, I just sent a ton of books in for him to sign the CGC.
Oh, nice.
5 books.
Nice. I know there's people excited for this because Wolfman is back on Blade. So
yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
What Ifs kind of sucks, but
yeah. Well. So this week with toys, we are going to talk about. Oh, whoops! I messed up on one slide. We're going to. This is a little leftover from last week, but the Toy Foundation revealed its 2023 Toy of the Year finalists.
No, this is always stupid.
So these are. So I curated this list and chose somewhat interesting things to us. So most of these
the
are
fucking pet rock.
Oh, why would I choose a pet rock?
I don't fucking know, because that's usually what these toy lists have on it, the dumbest shit you've ever
Well,
heard.
there was a lot of dumb stuff on there, but I only picked a few things that were somewhat interesting. That made
Next week, can we do the dumb shit they had on the list so we can show everybody there's dumb shit?
We can do the dumb yes, we can do the dumb stuff next week. So these finalists were selected by an independent panel of experts, journalists, academics, retailers, and other toy experts who narrowed the pool from hundreds of nominations from so the toy companies submit their toys, and then they got narrowed down to these. And then now any one of us can go out there and vote. If you go to this site, toyawards.org, and you can vote from now until September 8th. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hey, some days it's tough. Nobody buys toys. If you missed it, go to Sunday where one guy who doesn't have kids told all the guys with kids that kids don't buy toys anymore.
Oof. Oh wow. Yeah, you're getting a lot of that. You're getting a lot of pushback for the Nighthawk thing.
Oh, did I say Nighthawk? Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? Nobody gives a shit about any. There's 85 Robins, and nobody knows who any of them fucking are.
I know
That's
who
not
they
true.
are.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
you just don't know who they are.
Yeah, because who fuck cares? I mean, they all weren't half. There's like 3 of them that were in Batman's bed, and the other ones died in a circus accident, didn't they?
Oh, killed by Joker. Never been in Batman.
Okay, first off, it was that's how dumb DC was. They literally had somebody troll the fucking poll line, and they didn't figure out that that's what happened till like 30 years later, and then they had to bring him back anyway. Because isn't he Red Hood? So he didn't really get killed by Joker.
Yeah,
right?
Red
It's
Hood.
the same one, right? So he didn't get killed by Joker. Okay, so next, what else we got here? Let me guess. They were all mad at one point, and they all left and did something else. Yeah, that's what they always do. Which one's Robin now? His kid? who hates him. So
Damon and Tim.
Yeah, which he hates him. Oh, there's two? Damien and Tim is too?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
No, you got to have two Robins at all times.
What?
Or let's talk about gold balls instead.
You can talk about gold balls instead. I'd rather
That makes
talk
sense.
about gold balls than not. Why do you have 80 characters the same one? They're the same fucking character over and over.
We're gonna move on. First toy on the list, of course. Oops, was Ninja Turtles.
These things are selling. These are hot.
Playmates, yeah, they got nominated. These are all nominations.
Wow.
Playmates has the toys from. They're based on the movie, and they look very cartoony, and kids love turtles. Next, we're gonna show you the FX T-Rex from Wow Stuff. It does 35 action sounds, touch sensors. It's life size, I guess, for like a baby T-Rex. So this one is also on the list for action.
Dude, if you don't have these Jurassic Park, this shit's all over my house right now. And you know who bought them? My daughter. She got Barbies fucking chasing down fucking Sabine Wren on these fucking things. She got no joke.
That's awesome.
Oh, I swear, I would take a picture if I didn't make them clean it up because we're gonna go on vacation. But she had them fighting her brother. Her brother had like Avengers on it, and it was Sabine Wren and Barbie because they stopped fighting and they started fighting. And she got like the Megosauruses and like they got all these weird ass names. You know, like when we went to school, it was just there's a T-Rex, there was an Ankylosaurus, there was a Stegosaurus, a Bronchiosaurus. Now they all got weird ass names. There's one that's got a tail that's like this fucking big. I can't even fit in the frame how big this fucking thing is. These things are huge. We got to figure out the problem that they got to do is figure out a way for parents. Like, the fuck do we do with these things when the kids aren't playing with them? Because they're huge and they make all these noise. They jackasses put them on the kitchen counter at one of the kitchen counters that I have. I'm like, what the hell? Because then when you move them, there's like, they all make these noises and they're poking shit. It's crazy.
Night, Jeffrey. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, Jeffrey.
So
they can eat things too. She has them eat Barbies and like other figures and shit. Yeah, you can open up their bellies and shit. It's sweet.
What?
Yeah, I'll go grab one real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. You guys talk about Spawn.
This Gunslinger Spawn with the horse by McFarlane was also nominated. Super detailed figure. Came with the horse. I mean, it looks pretty fantastic. I have a Gunslinger Spawn figure, but not this one.
I think for me, Gunslinger Spawn is his best creation ever.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him, but he looks really cool. And so I had to get a figure of him when I saw it. So
really detailed.
Yeah, this one's some deluxe version. So yeah, it looks great with the horse and everything. A lot of weapons. And then of course Pikachu made it on the list. Train and Play Deluxe Pikachu by Jazzwares. He can make noises, sounds, effects. He has a lot of reactions for different things. These are the scary Furby type things that they do now. Train and Play, yeah.
Show and tell with Marco.
And then the Cheddarback Chopper animatronic by Hasbro made the list.
Oh, I like those. Those are cool.
Yeah, 40 plus sounds and actions, and you can talk to him, and he reacts to you. Pretty cool. And that was it for the highlights.
So like this one I'm not sure how the noise, like they all have weird things that make the noise, but this one like you can like she feeds, like it goes in there, you can feed it in there, and then they pop out. God damn it. I don't know. There must be a trigger way, but the stomach here opens up and you can pop them out of the stomach.
There's probably a button you push.
There probably is a button, but you can kind of see it right there. Like there's like a trap door.
It's huge.
Yeah, these things are. Yeah, it's enormous, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. The Barbies Sabine can ride here. I guess this one somehow's got something on its hand because I don't know. They're fucking huge though, dude. Yeah, they're cool as shit though. I mean, I wish I had them as a kid, dude. They're fucking real cool. And like they sound real too. I mean, I don't know what fucking dinosaur for real sounds like, but they make the dinosaur noises and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I got a couple of gaming notes. So one, Microsoft has blessed us with 3 new wraps. that you can wrap around your Xbox. So instead of spending hundreds on a special edition, limited Xbox,
Wasn't that what PlayStation was doing too? Didn't we just say that last week or some shit?
Yeah, you can always buy plays for PlayStation, PS5.
they are following the lead of PlayStation, and instead of selling us systems, now they're just selling us the outside cover. So PlayStation does it's the wall thing. I forgot what they're called, but it's did you break it?
No, it just ate Hulk Hogan.
What?
Oh, there he is.
Marco breaks his kid's toy on live stream.
Get Hulk Hogan out of the mouth. It's like he can't open the belly. How do you open the belly on this fucking thing? What the fuck? Oh, bye, Hogan. All right, whatever. All right.
Yeah, but these wraps don't do anything for the console. So.
All right, yeah, I think the
They
wraps
don't
are
do
stupid.
anything for the console. People love them. They love to have customized consoles, I guess. And exactly, it's a $50 sticker. Lucifer. Spawn in a dopey head. He looks the best. I agree with him.
He does look the best.
Yeah, he
Who looks the
cool.
best?
The Spawn in a dopey
Gunslinger
head.
Spawn. Looks better than King Spawn.
Yep.
What's the angel one?
The Redeemer. Yeah.
You know, come on.
Yeah.
Get
And
it
thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Yeah, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I tried for sure.
It's true.
Yeah, no, dude, Spawn sucks.
So in other news about video games, Turok 3, originally released on Nintendo 64 in the year 2000, is being remastered for current systems: PlayStation 5, Xbox, the Switch, and Steam. I didn't ask the developers why they're doing it. I'm just letting you know that they're doing it.
Why?
It's a comic book related game. Maybe the Valiant's trying to make a comeback, or Acclaim, or whatever they're called. I don't know.
Oh, Acclaim when the Acclaim doesn't own it anymore.
That's a lot. Acclaim was a company.
Remember Acclaim Comics for a while?
Acclaim Comics, they bought Valiant for a while.
Now Valiant. Remember we talked about
Valiant
it a while
bought them.
ago.
Yeah.
Valiant is now being published by a third party. I can't remember, out of New York. I can't remember the name of the company, but we talked about it a few months back.
Who did Acclaim buy Valiant, or did Valiant buy Acclaim?
They were called Acclaim Comics, so I'm going to guess Acclaim bought them, which began the Valiant being created around like yeah. And finally, to wrap up our news, we have one more. A new Atari. We talked about Atari 2600 last week, and it was a different system. That one had a bunch of built-in games. This is called the 2600 Plus, fully functioning, 80% scale, HDMI output that comes with the cartridge, and it will play all of your old 2600 and 7800 cartridges. And it will work with the original joysticks and the pedal controllers. So if you've got a bunch of games laying around, or if you know where you can get them cheap, and you have a hankering to play them on a system on your TV, you can buy this, and it will be $129.
Zero hankerings happening.
Or you could just do some emulation on your PC.
Yeah, or you could just fucking waste time by punching yourself in the balls.
I do have the original Spider-Man game. That's the only Atari 2600 game that I own. And I don't think I would ever never had the desire to actually play it.
Black Spite. Hey, we gotta give him the bell because it's got to be a fucking joke.
That's Malibu, right?
Ring the bell. It's got to be a joke.
Prime.
Yeah, Prime.
Ryan.
Hey, well, you can't find any more because all the Pops just dumped themselves.
Pops covered up the landfill.
Cover up the landfill.
And that is your weekly news. Thank you all.
I'm glad it's short.
Well,
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. F Mac. What's up, man? For one day.
No, it's just 2600 and 7800 are the two things.
I think 200 games were bigger.
Yeah, different.
Cartridges were bigger.
All right, so we're going to do comics this week. We had a recommendation last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. We did it for Marvel. I hate that I had to do this book. Lucifer loved this book. So
I've been cursing
whatever.
ever since this morning.
We did get an independent, but if you guys want to recommend like an independent from now on, feel free to start recommending independents. This is the only rule we have. Try to get it in an arc or a place where we can start where it's like will make some sense if readers haven't read up on it. So we're starting up with this because somebody mentioned this team and they wanted us to read it. It's Unleashed.
Oh my.
Holy shit, was it bad? But this is the funny part. Craven the Hunter's in it, and he's hunting animals like he should be.
Is he hunting these animals?
Well, he ends up putting this one to sleep, yeah, with
Oh.
a bunch of darts and shit, and fights him a lot. And he goes, foot, 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 boop, 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 and puts him down and says, "Lockjaw, you're a good opponent."
You know, during that whole fight, I'm thinking, why doesn't Lockjaw just teleport to the fucking moon?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Like,
I think he
doing?
teleported in half somehow. Like, why wouldn't you just? Yeah, you're right. Why don't you just teleport out of there? But I love dogs. So people, you know what I was thinking this whole time, and you know, and I get it. Tony Fleece, you know, if you've ever watched us back from the old MCM days, he actually was what made us pretty. I mean, we made us popular, me and Kyle, but Tony Fleece is what really kind of put us over the top. And you know, his writing. It seems like people are trying to mimic that style in here, and you'll see it later. It just isn't as fucking good, man. Whatever you want to say about Tony, and I love his shit with the Transformers 2. The Transformer Pony shit, because it was easy for me to read my son and daughter. But like, dude, man, he fucking had it with the first Stray Dogs. Like that shit was great, man. Like he really knocked it out of the park with that. And you see, like this book try to emulate some of that stuff. Pizza Dogs in the trash, and then he runs into D-Dog, which is pretty supposed to be like, you know, like D-Man, like because he finds D-Man's mask, which is kind of stupid. They go back to find this dog's owner, and this is like the very like straight doggish part, you know what I mean, where they're all talking to each other or whatever, and they find an AIM suit, and they're like, "Well, your owner's actually bad." No, he isn't bad. He's a good owner. Let's go find him. And then all of a sudden, they end up at the fucking Avengers Mansion, and they team up with. Oh, good.
I'm dude, like, are they taking Uber everywhere?
Yeah,
like, come on,
right?
How they traveling so fast?
Get there? No shit, dude. Yeah, how many days did it take? No, still night out. What day is it? 6 days later.
Nobody's stopping a pack of dogs and a bird from walking around. Come on.
Yeah, and Alfred's there like this whole shit, and the cat for some reason.
Jarvis.
Oh my god, there was like one good line in the whole. Craven had like one good line. There was one good line in the next like 10 pages, and then it still kind of sucked. But D-Dog sniffed out the track, and then they're like, "Oh shit." And they open the door. It turns out that they're like, "Hey, like Falcon's bird just keeps talking shit the whole thing." He's like, "Hey, dumbass, it's you sniffed down the whole because there's a smell of the costume. You shit the whole place where the whole AIM secret thing was." And then all of a sudden they run in for some reason and they don't really fight, and they're like, "Shoot them," but you know they ain't gonna shoot dogs. It's Marvel, dude.
Yeah,
they ain't shooting no dogs. So the dogs get out, the cats get out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I kicked somebody." Nobody gives a shit. And this D-Dog thing. I thought it was a half zombie dog, but it's just an idiot dog, kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You know, I didn't even realize that Pizza Dog's eye was all messed up until he said it. I'm like, I thought it was just bad art.
Yeah. Yeah, the art wasn't great in this shit either. And then they didn't make any sense, but they somehow, for some reason, just stumbled around a cave that happened to have Lockjaw in it. I read that 3 times to try to see if there was any inkling of why the fuck they were just wandering around.
There was no correlation from them leaving the AIM facility getting to this cave. I was like,
no, absolutely none. So then they find Lockjaw, and it turns out that the owner somehow of the poodle dog is in the cave, which they didn't fucking explain till later. And he's buying Lockjaw from Craven. Like, "You should want to meet my boss." Speaking of Magic, and then we get Blackheart coming out because he got locked away somehow. And they're like, "Yeah, Frog Thor's gonna fight him."
Throg.
I don't know, man. I don't think I can review the second one of this book. This shit was so bad.
It was really bad.
I don't know who they wrote this for. Whoever, and I'm not gonna call. Hey, listen, whoever recommended this or said, could we get? Yeah, fine. We'll review whatever. I'm not hating the person that said it. I'm just saying, like, I don't even think I can't even remember who it was, and I'm not gonna call them out for it. But I kind of do want to know if anybody read this and thought like this was even fucking entertaining. Because it was all over the place. I actually read it 3 times because it Brucifer, I don't know about you, but this thing made no fucking sense, right?
I'm just like, there are so many words They're not saying anything. And why is this book so long? But then I realized it's just a normal size book.
Yeah, I thought it was
Just
an annual too.
Bad
I
writing.
thought it was fucking. I kept flipping it up, going like, "Holy shit! This is wait. Well, how much did I pay for this? This isn't an annual." I was like, "It has to be special." I went back and looked through the ink to see if it was like a special edition or some shit.
Yeah,
Nope.
because the other book I flew through because I wanted to get to the last page and see what happens.
Well, I'm
This
really
time,
enjoying. I mean, okay. First
Oh.
off, that's a little cap because the next book we've been talking about for a while. We know that's some good. DC finally's got a little bit of good writing, right? Like they've
Good
actually
writing
found
for the
something.
last 2 years. You're saying
I'll buy that book just because of the dogs. I'm cool, man, but like, I mean, it wasn't good. I know he's that, but at least they have him hunting animals. They say in the new movie he's not even gonna hunt animals. I think that's Marvel spitting in the face of Sony, anyhow. No.
That's awesome.
What did you say?
I'm laughing at the Craven as a poacher.
nah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, this book was shit, but let's clean our palate because then we did Night Terrors. Once again, thoroughly enjoying the series. I like the two shots. I think every comment that's been made positively towards this book in our chat after the show is 100% right on. DC has an uncanny way of fucking everything up. Bruce, you could say what you want, but we know that the Watchmen. Remember when they brought the Watchmen thing back? Well, hold on now. Remember when they brought that Watchmen thing back? They fucked that all up, right?
Oh, was it Clock? Whatever that was called.
Yeah, the clock was
Doomsday Clock.
Doomsday
Clock. Fuck that shit. That was shit. What was the other event that they screwed the shit? What was the one where they brought in a second reality that we were made to read, but by the time the books already came out, they had already said, well, this shit doesn't matter for anything.
Future State.
Future State.
Future State. Then
yeah, I mean, like
Infinite Frontier.
Infinite Frontier. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, they've had some shit, but
I did like Dark Crisis though.
What did you say? Dog Crisis? Wait, what?
Dark Crisis.
Oh, Dark. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just say this. It's got to come out next week, Joe. But and put it in the main chat after this is done. So I'll come back and look at the comments next week when somebody tells me how I'm an idiot and they don't have a Ultimate Fallout 4.
UFO
right,
4.
Yeah, and
a UFO 4. Yeah. Because
Fallout. Dude definitely believes in UFOs. I'll tell you that fucking much.
2 separate words.
By the way, just so everybody make it clear, I am not talking about Brian McClay. I am 100% not talking about Brian McClay. Just because I know people always think I'm talking about that guy. Talking about that guy. That's not who I'm talking about.
Is that the norm? People think you talk about Brian.
Yeah, everybody thinks if I say anything, they think I'm talking about Brian McClay. I'm not talking about it. So, anyways, but Knight's Terror, really good, best event. I can't remember an event. Well, okay, so some of the Dark Justice League stuff, like that type of stuff, I like, and I think that's why I like this so much, Christopher, because I think this has really got, I tried to read. The one thing Marvel has never fucking figured out is how to do like that magical realm. Like Magique is good. Like they had some stuff working with that for a while, but they always drop the ball on it somehow. And for some reason, DC has always got with Constantine and everybody else. They've always figured out this
Detective Champ.
Yeah, they've always got this realm of like it's almost horror, but it's not stupid horror. It's kind of good mystery, sci-fi horror type shit. Yeah. And this stuff right here with Knights of Terror fits right into it. So they start off.
I think DC, after seeing how successful this event is, they should do a horror line. Just DC horror.
Well, Marco, Vertigo, bring us Vertigo back.
I chant for it all the time. Do Vertigo and do it like this. But yeah, I agree.
It can be adult. It doesn't have to be like that Black Label stuff.
By the way, you guys got to stop shitting on me for shitting on a certain artist because you saw what happened in this book, right? All right, so we'll get into it. So Deadman's the moderator here, but he's also taking over Batman's body at the time, fighting Insomnia. They ended up getting the Soul Skull or whatever it is. We got
the Nightmare Skull.
Nightmare Skull,
or whatever it's called.
They got the original Sandman there, and they've got Damian as one of the 800 fucking Robins. We've already
7
covered
Robins.
this. Okay, yeah, whatever. So Deadman's like, now that I got the skull, we're gonna go to Arkham. in this nightmare realm because that is where they're holding the body of Insomnia, the Insomnia character. So they're like, okay, cool. They run up there. They're like, yeah, okay, this feels kind of weird. It feels off. I thought this is fucking witty ass fucking writing too, right? So we're doing like horror stuff, and they're like, which one do we take, the stairs or the fucking elevator? Bro, the writing here is fucking phenomenal. Like, this is good. It was, do we take the stairs? Gentlemen, do we take, wasn't the line, gentlemen, do we take the stairs or the elevator, right?
Yeah.
That was the line. Dude, DC never does this. DC usually got a fucking paragraph to tell a joke like that. They got to tell us a paragraph before they can put that in there. It was great, man. It was really good. So they take, obviously, the stairs. They get up there, and then Robin starts having some fucking thing where his dad's being way too fucking nice to him or whatever. He's like, fuck you, you're not my dad. I'm going to punch you in the gut. Ha ha, with a knife. And they go, and then Sandman goes, yeah, good job, Damian. You knew that wasn't your dad because you guys hate each other, I guess.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, look, look, it's always dad. I love my dad, so I don't understand these daddy issues all the time. I think it's usually written by dudes that didn't have good father figures around them. But
he was raised by assassins to hate his father.
Yep. He looks at his father being weak.
Yeah,
he doesn't kill.
Like he literally was raised.
Yeah, that's textbook's daddy issues, right? Got it. Cool. All right. So moving along. So Sandman says, like, hey, Damien, you were falling asleep on the stairs while you're walking up. You gotta stay awake and shit, bro. Have a Red Bull. So they get up to the top, and then all of a sudden, one of Deadman's baby mamas comes up, like, "What's up? Let's hook up, bro." And he's like, "You ain't real." She's like, "I'm real enough to hook up with you." And he goes, "Damn, I wish I could put it in that."
That's Dove, by the way.
Right by. Huh?
Dove, by the way.
Well, I mean, whatever, baby mamas.
I'm just putting it
That's
out.
what I said. We referenced the same person. We just said it different ways. All right.
I didn't say you were wrong.
They don't need to reboot it. They just need to build it off of this because, they actually have a section in here real quick. I'm sorry, we're gonna break up this, but they have a section in here where they had a lot of the dark people, the Justice League Dark. They kind of screwed it up with the Wonder Woman crossover type thing, but I have a feeling that big party's coming. We're going to get the merger of Justice League Dark because Deadman, spoiler alert, at the end of this book, Deadman's going to be in trouble here, and so is Sandman and a couple other people. And I think that
Deadman's
Justice
always
League,
in trouble.
well, I mean, come on, he's the dipshit that fell out of the sky and fucking broke his back. I mean, you know, say he was Robin before Robin. You know what I mean? So there we go. Actually, he wasn't Robin before Robin.
How was he Robin?
He was Robin if he actually fell out of the sky. Well, didn't one of the Robins fall? Did one of the Robins at one time fall?
I think every Robin has fallen. I mean, they
fallen and broke his back. Didn't one of
No.
them fall and break his back? No.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
there's so many Robins.
Some X-Men probably has, though.
Of all the
Well,
Robins.
Dick Grayson's parents fell and killed them. They were killed.
Which Robin was that one?
Dick Grayson, first Robin.
Yeah, first Robin? Okay, that was the Robin that slept in the bed with Batman, right? Yes.
No.
When did that happen?
Oh, Dub, know your DC comics.
I do.
Bruce
I know what
doesn't
you're
like
talking
it.
about.
He knows what I'm talking about.
I mean, if you're talking about some Golden Age stuff,
Age.
then
it's
yeah,
the
okay,
Golden
well,
Age
whatever,
shit.
yeah, a lot of dumb stuff.
The
happens.
Ward. All right. So, anyways, Ward, stay out of his beaver. Here we go. So they find Insomnia. I know that was a bad joke, but it was worth the pain.
If you pay for this show, please ask for your money back now.
Hey, listen.
There we go. We got this one. Yep, I agree. Wait till next week, AOA. And then we got this one.
Yeah. Look at who you're using as your examples.
Wow.
You got to use somebody. You got to use somebody with a little bit more authority than BK. Here we go. So we got Insomnia sleeping here, but it's also turned into like the Spawn mutant thing from the Last of Us. They're like, yeah, he's stuck in this realm, but I'm gonna jump in him. This is the dumbest shit ever. Why the heck did Deadman jump into his body? I don't know.
Because he wanted to be cool. Oh, yeah, I saved the day.
Yeah, right. And then all of a sudden we get the flashback thing again. He's like, this is so what happened to this dude was the Justice League. He's like, yo, he was a true believer in the Justice League. And his family's like, hey, we gotta like run to shelter and hide and shit. And this dumbass is like, we ain't shelter and hide. Justice League will take care of us. Too bad. Fucking ba-boom. And then his family's gone. And he's like, where's the Justice League? And Justice League wasn't there to save any of them. So he got pissed. That's what ended up getting him going crazy. And then he's like, "Yo, by the way, real quick, you know the laws of the nightmare realm, right, Dead Man? If I kill myself in here, then I'm dead in real life." And it traps Dead Man in there. And Dead Man's like, "Oh shit." And then he pulls a little bit of shit about I don't touch comic books from people who don't wash their hands, and he throws it in the fire. Y'all see that? Very disrespectful. Yep. Very disrespectful. Someone who passed away.
Strange tales.
Just say it. Anyways, I mean, I do love that book, even though Neil Adams did it. I just love that. Apparently Dead Man don't like it though. Everybody wakes up, but they wake up in the... So, okay, Bruce, explain this to me. Yes. They wake up in the nightmare, but not in the nightmare, right?
Well, everything in the nightmares did not go back. Yeah. Everything is real.
Yeah, so everything came out of the nightmare, including the people, so they all woke up. But so did all the nightmare shit that was going on there. And Dead Man and
Sandman.
What's his name? Sandman now are hung from the top of the hall of the Justice League. And we're gonna see what happens because Insomnia looks like finally they've got an actual bad guy who's a fucking bad guy for DC. They have struggled to have competent baddies, and it seems like they finally got one. So then he brought Chainsaw Batman. Why is Man Bat got a fucking shotgun on his head like Chainsaw Man?
That's supposed to be the gun that killed Bruce's parents.
On Man Bat?
Batman is representing Batman's fears. It's not Man Bat.
And then
did you read the book?
I did read the book, but I didn't read the Man Bat book. Wait, and then who's the chick in the gold? I didn't read every book. I read some.
That's
of the
Wonder
books.
Woman, Superman, and Batman's Nightmare.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Wonder Woman. Yeah. That was the one where she was in the Wonder Woman book, and then they went back to the God thing, and then she turned into a freak. Right. I definitely didn't read any of the Superman ones, and that's all we got for this week. So we'll continue reading that series. It's really, really good, man. Yeah. I mean, it really is good. It's
Have you read any of the Dawn of Justice? I mean, DC Dawn.
What are you talking about?
Dawn of DC books?
Probably. I always give whatever new event they are pulling out a try, but I'll be honest with you. A lot of times the DC books just seem like they're either lecturing you on how reading their books are so smart and it's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? You could say what you want about it, but the first book that we did, that Marvel book, had a very DC feel to it. Like where you're like, wow, there's not a lot of shit going on, but there's a lot of words to read in this book for no reason.
Well, that's because DC fired those writers and they went to Marvel.
Is that what happened? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That sucks. That really does suck because, I mean, that's how DC has seemed for a long time. It seems like and the problem with DC is over the years, they've had some great artists, but like their writers, like let the artists speak every once in a while. That's always my biggest beef with DC. And now in this series, Wonder Woman, whoever's doing Wonder Woman, they're kind of pushing the edge with it. But what were the ones that I was reading? The Joker one, they let the art speak a lot on the Joker one. I read, what's her name? We didn't review it here, but I read from Teen Titans, so Raven. Yeah, I read that. It was good. I read a couple of the other minis. Some of them were good. Some of them were good. Some of them were shit. I mean, some of them were just DC being DC, and some of them were pretty good. But yeah, I mean, so I've read a decent amount of it. And the good part with these are you don't like DC. My niche has never been Batman, Superman. I read Constantine. I read like this type of shit, So
yeah,
when they're talking Lazarus pits and all this other horse shit, I'm like, wait, what? The 18th Robin fell in the Lazarus pits and Kane's smoking crack. Like,
Fifth
I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit about all that. Like, right? Yeah, no, I know. But like this stuff, you don't really. It's the first time where it doesn't seem like DC's like, well, if you would have read our other 20 books before this on this topic, you would have been able to know what we're talking about in this book. This actually seems like they have an event where it's like you can pick this event up and have the very thinnest basic knowledge or be a fan of just one character, where a lot of their events, unfortunately, you have to be a fan of DC to fucking follow their shit. And it's, I mean...
the cross. Well, I'm not even going to call them crossover comics because they were very self-contained. you didn't really need to pick them up to understand the main story. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, which I mean, like that was it. Like that's I guess one of the reasons why I liked Vertigo. One of the reasons why I did like Constantine stuff was because he kind of tuned over. You'd see him mess around with Wonder Woman and everything, but the Justice League, they didn't really fuck around with the Justice League that much. You know what I mean? You didn't have to follow that, and it wasn't rocket science to try to figure it out. Where it seemed like whenever I was trying to pick up a big book, it just was always like, I know I'm joking about it, but like, what Robin is this fucking again? I know it's one of them whose parents fell out of the sky and almost died. You know what I mean? Like, but like, why do I care? What's a Lazarus pit? Like, who gives a fuck about, like all that other shit? Like, I didn't care about. So like, it didn't, because I didn't read it. Like, sure, Swamp Thing's great because guess what? You read Swamp Thing, you don't have to know shit about DC. You can follow Swamp Thing, right? Because he doesn't do shit. The only person that he talks to is fucking Constantine. So like, right? Am I wrong though? Like, those books are easy to follow. It doesn't take much to follow that shit. Where like, if you want to read one of the main characters of fucking DC, you better fucking get a site that for $9.99 will give you everything from the fucking golden age all the way to fucking now, because you got to read all that shit, dude.
Gotta buy an encyclopedia.
You got to buy an encyclopedia to file that shit. I don't want to buy an encyclopedia to file. That's what that's how X-Men fell off. When after Wolfman got there, they could bring back every fucking character for no fuck gold balls, blue balls, yellow balls, whoever balls, Taggart balls, whatever fuck ever, dude. Like, it got to be too much. Nobody wants.
That's
to
why
that
I fell off of X-Men, because of the whole resurrection and this book. It was like 16 different X-Men books going on at one time. It was too much to keep up with.
Yeah, I fell off of X-Men when they reminded me of the NWO.
How'd they do that?
Just strength in numbers all the time. Like, oh, we're bored. Make a new one. Bring them out. Oh, make a new one. Bring them out. Oh, this one's on the X-Men now. No, this one's a mutant. Bring them out.
I guess, but like, even with X-Men, so like the blue gold line was never my favorite either. Like X Factor, X Force, all the sub runoffs, a lot of times the only times were good was when they would have a main team. Like, they would have West Coast where it wasn't the main team. The main team, I mean, let's be honest, Cyclops sucks. He's a fucking terrible character. Jean Grey is fucking horrible. Like, they're stupid characters. Like, they really are. Beast is fucking lame as shit, dude. I mean, he's like just lame. But when you start getting to some of the like Cable storyline, Bishop storyline, Gambit storyline, when you start going with some of those, they're really good. Like, that Future Past shit is good. Like, that stuff's really good. X Factor, I know you made fun of Strong Guy, but like when they were doing X Factor stuff with it, it was good. Like, they were Pip the Troll showing up. Like, that's fun. Like,
yeah, Joe Mad was doing some of that stuff. Like, what are you doing? He's doing X Factor for a while. Yeah, that was actually
I mean, like, there's some good stuff. What's his name had a huge run of that forever, which was really good. And then at the end, they're like, you got to get off this. And they fucked it up. Like, because he just ended it in some limbo bullshit. Like, it was just a fucking mess. And I guess that's part of the problem with, it. What do I need?
No, I'm just laughing at the chat right now.
What's the chat saying? Cyclops sucks. They do.
Cyclops
laugh for me.
Cyclops sucks.
Cyclops does suck. No. Absolutely not, dude. Cyclops, dude, nobody wants, dude, this is the fucking dumb shit with X-Men. Instead of letting us still have, what's his name, Perez writing fucking X Factor, they make him shorten the fucking storyline, which is fucking beautiful. His run's awesome. They make him shorten all that shit to some dumb shit for the crossover where they go to Las Vegas and they start getting into limbo and dumbass shit like that. And then they roll out the young X-Men, which is, who the fuck wants a younger version of Cyclops and Jean Grey? Nobody wants it. A Beast with not blue hair, stupid. You don't want him with the regular hair. Fuck, the only time that team was good, they put Nightcrawler and Gambit on the bitch anyways. And Colossus. And then you made him look like a bitch because now you have him like whatever, him and Katie Pride. You were two good characters. You didn't understand that people like Katie Pride and they like Colossus. Instead you mash those two characters up to make them stupid. Come on. X guys, we got to be real with it. We can't let this Pete propaganda lie that Cyclops is the worst summer. Dude, I'll take the Starjammers over it. I'll take his dad over it. I'll take Havoc over him. Dude, then they start to pussify Havoc and make him be more like Scott and the Polaris storyline which is stupid as shit. I don't think we need Polaris. We don't need a Summers and a fucking Magneto kid having a kid, right? Like, who cares? Like, that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid, dude. That was stupid, too, because both characters were great by themselves, right? What? Balkon's the best Summer, by the way. And if you don't think he is, you're an idiot. Facts. Lock that up. Clip that shit right there. Okay.
Isn't Hope a Summers?
Huh?
Hope?
Summer's good, yeah. Well, she
Rachel?
was good. They ruined that shit too. They like just stopped. She was good. It was a ton of sense. She was doing great shit, and then they just stopped. Like that Cable shit where Cable and Bishop were fighting, trying to kill each other. And they were doing like what was that, Messiah Complex or whatever that story. I can't remember what the storyline was. I think it was
Yes,
Messiah
he did. Yes, he did.
He said Katie Pride.
Hey, fuck off. Hey, Catherine Pride, whatever you want to call her, she's all the same. What do you think Kitty's
Shadowcat.
short for? Yeah, it's
I
like
think it's Kitty or Kate.
no, it's Katie
Like
too,
that,
Catherine,
like
whatever
that
you want to call her.
cake. Like the cake
Oh
song,
my god,
right?
who the shit gives a shit, dude? Really, that's what we're doing? Okay. My point is, they fucked that character up. They fucked Hope up too. They did. That's where they dropped the ball. The problem though with Marvel is Marvel brings out these characters and does a really good job with them, gets you really intrigued and starts it out really good, and then they goldball the shit. That's the problem with the X-Men.
I agree with Sarah. There's only one Vulcan, and that's Spock. Thank you very much.
Vulcan? No, there isn't. And I don't know who Spock is, but that sounds like a stupid name.
So really quick, this was that cover that I got, but I guess it didn't come out this week.
Must be hungry. Cakey Pride.
Yeah,
So this
there's
is
a
like an
version
older?
of that.
Oh, gotcha. I paid more for this one, so I don't know. This was marked up.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
why, but I like it's Bacalo art, I think. So
That's a great
looks like
cover.
it's- yeah, this is awesome. This is, I think my
Oh, I did put you on single.
LTS.
Hold on. I put you at full screen instead of letting everybody go ahead. Hold that again. I'll let the people see it.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
being greedy.
show everybody that I bought an X-Men book here. So check it out.
See, you like
X-Men,
X-Men too.
Yeah,
And they had great
yeah.
they had great storylines with her too,
Yeah.
and they screwed that up.
I own an X-Men book right here. Everybody
When's the
check
last
it
time
out.
they had a good New Mutants team?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, it's
I don't know. Can't
Bad
tell.
artists, bad writing. They can't get anything together with the mutants.
They can't. What? Was it with her? What was the one where she had to go get the soul dagger? I think that's the last time. And what was that? Was that late 90s, early 2000s? Remember, because she lost her soul and she then had to go into limbo, and I guess that's probably the last one. I mean, I guess that's the last one. But whatever. Yeah, right, BK. BK, by the way, everybody knows BK. You can stop lying. We all know you just got into comics last year, dude. We all know it. Ain't nobody testing. All right, let's get into what we came here for. Yeah, about time, right, B? I did not make up any names, dude. There is not decades of continuity, especially with what they just did with that last event. They just make shit up all the time. And they had gold, blue, red at one time, which are all like, ugh, yeah, whatever.
And don't get me started on the gala.
Yeah, the galas fucking suck. That's so stupid. And I get it. You got a bunch of dudes who fucking like spank to fucking comic books. So we gotta fucking put the White Queen on fucking everything all the time.
White Queen, Archer, Virgin,
that's why people like that's why people like Cyclops, Lucifer, is because she was fucking bending him over and pegging him, dude. And all of a sudden everybody loves that. That's why they like it. That's it.
Most of the audience gets pegged anyway, so.
What's that?
I said most of the audience gets pegged anyway.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. So there they go. I mean, that's like that. If it wasn't for the White Queen, I bet you more people would dislike Cyclops. Because when you're like, well, what's your favorite Cyclops? It's always around that era. It really is. It's always around that era. And they're like, well, yeah, Jean wasn't the best with it, but when he was with the White Queen, and I got 6 of her with her fucking lingerie and her titties hanging out in my fucking room. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't us. Blame this on Lopez. Lopez blocked you. We figured it out. That's a Lopez problem. He's suspended. Yeah, Gallows.
Oh, speaking of Lopez, shout out to Lopez and his Jeopardy. You want me to shout him out?
Yeah, I gotta get back with him. He wants me to play Jeopardy. I'm gonna try to make
This
it
was,
weekend.
but they fucked it up in the end, Sarth. Remember the last arc? It didn't make any sense because they told him that he had to get off that book, and it was stupid. Don't threaten us with a good time. So, all right, well, here we go. Pull it up. Let's see if we're gonna try to run this without Pete.
Uh-oh.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay, I have it on the thing. Is that my screen?
Yeah, it's yours. You're good.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try it out.
All right, so here we're gonna go. We're gonna do last week, 3 months, 6 months, last year, 2 years. We're gonna do the I don't know why. Well, you don't know how to change that, so I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, but it's gonna be buy, maybe, or hell no on these books. These are books that we're going back and looking. These were hot books at those periods of times. Oh my god. Give him the bell though. I mean that's
You
the
know, he
audience
smells
loves
his
this.
comics.
The hey, listen, he got it. He got it.
He wants the White Queen to penetrate him with her mind.
You wouldn't believe the shit I hear people talk about when they're talking about the White Queen. All right. Please don't come up to cons and tell me your fantasies with the White Queen. So, all right, here we go. We're going to start off with, as usual, last week. There's a couple quote unquote hot books last week. Let's see where they're at this week. Let's see what you would do with them, folks. Here we go. The Toxic Avenger. This is because didn't we see a trailer last week? Was it a trailer last week?
Trailer last week? No, screenshots last week.
Screenshots last week.
Yeah.
Which I'm down for the fucking cause with Toxic Avenger. I'm excited for the shit. This book skyrocketed from a low of 72 all the way up to a whopping high of 284.
Jeez.
Yeah. It kind of trickled back down. Not by much. Oh no, shit! It went all the way up to $1,200. That was the high. Holy shit! Trickled back down to 279, 280.
When was that? January of 2022. That's probably when the movie was first optioned or whatever. You know. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
well, so last week,
so February was 2. So last week it was 276. But before 276, it fell down to. Oh, last week's sale was 200. Ooh, last sale was 276. So it's going up $76. Pete should have put this in order so that we read it in order. High sale of all time, February of 2022, 1,200. Last week 200, or last week was 200. This week it's 275-ish fixed price, which was a couple days ago, right? Because today's the 23rd, so a couple days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
He is on it.
It's under 300. Under 300 is not bad, but if somebody saw it for 275, I don't think I'm telling it. I think I'm telling them wait 3 weeks and you can probably get back down to about $200. Are we going? We're not going sub 200. I mean, you might be able to sneak 175, 150, but realistically, if in the upcoming weeks, probably right around that $200, 185, 215, right? That's what we're thinking.
Yeah. I don't. I'm a hell no on this book. If you're asking my vote, so I don't want nothing to do with this book at this price.
Yeah, I don't see it falling lower than 180, 185.
Movie is awesome. Janitor's real cool. 0 years trash. I don't know if it's trash. It's not trash. I just don't think the right price is $300. I think the right price is sub
closer
200.
to 2. Yeah.
Yeah, sub 200. So I'm a maybe on it, like because it's next week. I feel it's going to go back to 200, but I guess it is. The chat says hell no. Dub says hell no.
I say hell no.
It's not a wall book, but I like the character. But sure, yeah, I'll fucking for right now. Yeah, if I had a con tomorrow, you're right. This book's going on the fucking wall because I'm selling this motherfucker for $300. Absolutely selling this bitch for $300. You're right, TNT guy. No joke. He's right. I'll sell for $300. I ain't got no shame in my game.
I got a newsstand around here somewhere.
I don't think. Let me see if that 300 was. Let me see if both was. I can see. I can't see because he didn't have that on there. That is not the fucking almost $300 book is not a newsstand though. I can see it right there. All right, so we're putting that in the hell. Can you move that to the hell? No.
Hell's no.
Hills
Look at that. I did
We're
it.
getting a good job.
Nice.
Woohoo!
This is also a wall book.
Let's get
this week.
Dub a big round of applause in the chat, please.
Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Give him a thumbs up. Give him a applause.
Hey,
This
filling
is-
in for Pete's hard work, man. I'm telling you, that Pete.
Yeah, see how easy it is. This is also a fucking wall book this week because holy fuck, if people are still paying $2K for this book.
Oh,
Get
the
'em out.
talk of the show. I was at the show this last weekend.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I want to talk about. This book and the 131, or the Dazzler. This and the Dazzler #1. People were talking about that book like crazy. Multiple people asked for it. I from the guy next to me, and they asked me as well. But like, it's just like everybody was
Bruce,
talking about this.
Bruce, why are people after this?
Because there was a rumor that the singer,
The ultimate Karen.
yes, the one that can't hold a man.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
she also.
is-
No, I did. Dude,
What?
listen.
It's true.
No, hey, you're not wrong. Listen, the song. I was listening to a song. What the fuck was the song called? She sings some song like "It's Me, Not You" or some shit. And I'm like, who is this Karen singing this song? Oh, we just lost him.
Well, that's
Oh,
true.
we can't talk bad about her. They just got rid of Brucifer. The Karen just cut Brucifer out. He was mid-sentence. Brucifer. What the fuck?
He made a bad
We
joke
got-
about. Oh wow!
Bruiser, you can't joke about her. She got you, dude.
Hello.
What'd you
Hello?
do?
She cut you out. I'm not saying anything else.
It kicked me out of StreamYard. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, he's
She's
right.
listening.
He's right. She's the ultimate Karen. It's all right. What's her name?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Okay.
She's
So she's
rumored to
supposed-
be playing Dazzler, and that was I believe Ryan Reynolds dropped a hint somewhere on one of the socials.
So this rumor has happened before.
Yeah.
That she was going to play Dazzler, but that was at a different time. This is specifically for a Ryan Reynolds movie. And what you may or may not know is that Ryan Reynolds and his wife are really good friends with Ms. Swift. She has put them in their
That's because if
song.
you say anything bad about her, you kick her off the internet, or they'll
I'm
send a
not
bunch of fucking
saying anything.
Karens after you.
I'm not saying anything bad about anyone. I'm just giving you facts. They are definitely friends. They go back and forth on social media with things.
Listen, this
So-
guy's all in his feelings today.
Lopez is definitely a Swiftie.
He is definitely in his feelings today. Yeah, he's like, what's that one song? Hey, Lopez, what's that one song she got on the radio right now where she's really just carrying it out? Where she's like, yeah, sure. She's literally going. She's like, I walked into the Starbucks, I spit in somebody's face and told them they didn't make my coffee right, but I'm the bad one or some shit like that. Bad guy, is that the song?
I don't know.
Some shit, I don't know. Darth Lopez would know. He likes that fucking Karen bullshit. All right. Either way,
sitting in his car playing her songs, crying on the steering wheel.
last week it was 14. This week it's 2,100. Fucking sell this book if you could sell it, because even if the Karen army doesn't come out for this one, dudes will think the Karen army will come out for this one, so they will buy this book at an extremely high rate, thinking that the Karen army will show up in full force and give a fuck about a comic. Right?
Yeah.
So we're like, I mean, if you buy for 21, I don't think you're not going to hit the 3,000 that it hit its high sale at. I really don't.
If she shows up in that movie, you could get it signed by Tay and then people are going to want that.
Bro, I don't think she even got to show up in it. I think there just has to be, in 2 months, another rumor come out about it.
Yeah.
The fucker will go
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, if this thing starts to settle around 2,000, because it will, in a couple of weeks, this will come down to 19.2, right? I think it's going to sit around 2 for a while. And then all of a sudden, you're going to hear somebody, the Dom report's going to come out. Well, I heard from somebody that, and not that Dom would say this, but like, you know what I heard? I heard that Acolyte cost $600 million. And boom, I heard that the Karens are buying this book. Boom, there you go, 3,000. 3,000 is not that hard to get to from 21.
No.
So this is maybe dude, cool. Lopez, she could, good for her. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of fucking low life people in this world, and they're willing to fucking max out their credit cards. That's nothing new. But here we go. So I think this is a maybe, right? Because it's not the price you want to buy it at, but I don't think you're going to lose on it at around $2,000. Do you? Not if you look, if you buy it for $2,000 and you hold on to it for a month or so, you're getting $2,000 back, right? Or do you think this is going to skyrocket to the shitter in the next couple months?
I think it's going to drop until you hear something again.
You, Brucifer, you know as I do. There's going to be a thumbnail in a month.
What?
There's going to be a thumbnail in a month going, why you should invest in this X-Men comic.
No, where? No one would do that. Come on.
Yeah, nobody. No way to do that, huh?
Way.
There's gonna be a Discord group where somebody's like, you know what? Did you see what this sold for? We gotta buy and push this shit. No way that could fucking happen.
That couldn't happen. No
that could
way.
never happen.
Nah.
That could never happen. What? A lock of what? Who's? Oh, okay. Man, let's whatever's going on in the chat.
So I don't know about this book, and that makes me immediately not put it in hell no. I don't want to buy it at the 2100.
No, I'm not saying buy.
However, this is the most maybe book I've ever seen on this list.
Yeah, this is a maybe book.
It's a solid maybe because this book could definitely like go to 3 within a couple months when you see that thumbnail. And just like Comic Chef said, go to the concert, stand outside with it. Some crazy person will be happily PayPal you $3,000 for this book, because they think she's going to be in the movie. You'll find somebody at that show, one of the people, thousands of people.
You'll find somebody in the state that the show's going to happen at that you can sucker into buy this for $3,000 and tell them what Chef just said. BK, I mean, every once in a while you hit it right. November rain is way better than the Swift in the rain. So, no buy. If you had, I don't understand what that is, but let's put it in the maybe. Let's put it in the maybe section. I think maybe you good with that, Christopher? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Solid maybe. I think.
Let
me see if I can do that.
All right, we got some. Hey, here you go. You gotta spank. I mean, gotta love it.
DNA.
Yeah. Why can I not read? Is it me or is it me? I can't read any of the sales numbers there. It's blurry. All right. The high sale 125. Last sale 155. This was 3 months ago. TNA books don't usually hold value. Yeah, it's a first print of a Nakayama. I know that Pete loves the Nakayama. $55. It's a 1 in 25. Last sale was $55. I have a feeling that if you wait another 3 months, you probably can get this for ratio.
It'll be cut in half again.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
But I'm not against you buying this for $50. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're a Nakayama fan and you want this book, sure.
And by the way, go ahead.
Is this dress like made out of web, or is this dress like just look like it's made out of web?
It's supposed to be made out of web, I believe.
Yeah, so that's gross.
What, the fact that she got sticky stuff all over her body?
The fact that she has spider webs,
spider poop coming out of her body everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah.
But okay, so here's the deal though with it. At this case, the $25 book is not going to be the $55 book. What I'm saying here now is this might be a maybe to kind of buy it now, because if you want a better copy, if you do want something that might be like, look, dude, Spank Boys they're not just going to want it to open it up because they don't want to open it up. They want to put the case on it so after they spank, they can wipe it off, right? So they're going to want a 9.8. And if you want that, you're probably going to have to buy it now for like $45 to $50, right? Because that's who this is tailored towards, right? Am I out of pocket saying that? This is exactly why this book has any liking to it. Because somebody could say like, bro, this is a banger and mash and spank yourself to it. Yes? Yes? Yes?
I guess,
so
yes.
Okay, then at this point, for this here, it's a buy now. Because if you wait till it goes down, you're not going to get 9.8 in this book.
Wait, did that say a 9.8 sold for that price? I don't think those are 9/8 at $55.
I think they're all raw, but I would assume new listing day, first print Marvel, NM. It says near mint.
Yeah, it's all raw books we're talking about.
I know. But what I'm saying is like when you're looking at it, I'm talking about near. Like when you start looking at some of these books later on, these are supposed to be 9.6 or above, right? So like
Fair.
that's kind of where you want to get. The books that will eventually sell for that is going to be $45.50 to the collectors that really want to try that. At this price, it's going to start soaking up. There will be these for $25. If you want to just keep it raw, fine. But what I'm telling you is it's a 1 in 25 of modern book. I'm not trying to buy it in anything that isn't 9.8 candidate. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And by the time it gets to $25, there won't be any 9.8 candidates left. You can get this raw for $25, no doubt.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? You can get this raw, no doubt, in 3 months for $25. But
it's not going to be a 9.8.
It's not going to be a 9.8 candidate.
Yeah.
9.8 candidate. We're not saying
candidate.
Drop dead 9.8. 9.8 candidate. Yeah. We're not going to get a 9.8 candidate out of this. So hard to find at ratio. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it is hard to find right now at ratio.
This book was on every freaking FOC list that I saw back then. Even I had 2 copies of this.
You can put this in buy if you want, but I don't want anything to do with this book.
No, they're not rare. What I'm saying is they're not rare. But what I'm telling you is the copies. This is still fucking Marvel, dude. Like just because it's rare doesn't mean a 9.8 candidate isn't still. I mean, people who think they keep shit well do not keep shit well. People who say near mint 9.8 candidate, well, they don't even say that. Like that guy just says near mint rare. Like that's neither rare. Probably that copy's not near mint. I'm telling you I'm just saying. Do we want to put? It is manufactured rarity. I agree. That's not what I'm saying here. But how low do you guys think this book is? It's not going to be a $10 book. Let's be real. It's just not.
No, it's not. I agree with that.
And what Pete, I assume, is trying to do here, because I'm trying to read the other data of what it's saying 9.6 near mint. Well, I mean, I guess he's not saying near mint plus, so I guess that probably is a near mint version of. I don't know.
Oh, because I see one that's on the 4th, August 4th.
65.
It says 9.8. I think that's an 8.
What are they asking?
It was 65.
Yeah, that is. It's up there. That sale's up there. Yeah, 9.865. That's what I'm saying. So like all your near mint, your 9.6s to 9.8, your near mint plus candidates, your 9.8 candidates. That's all we call it, whatever you want. Your 9.8 candidates, just to make it a little bit clearer and easier for people. That book is probably going to be on the wayside from $45 to probably $55. So if that's what you want, cool. If you want something not that, yeah, you can wait till $25. D for December. All right, well, let's put it in the trash then. Boys are putting trash. You're putting trash. I don't know what Bruce is doing, but that's what it looks like the chat's doing. I don't think.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay that much for it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pay that. Look, I wouldn't pay that much either. But I'm saying if your buddy asks you, if your buddy's a big fan of that shit, if he's one of those TNA guys,
they're gonna buy it regardless of what I say.
Yeah. Valid point.
They already have it.
Yeah.
This is a book. When it came out, we tried to talk a certain somebody off the ledge for buying this for as much as he fucking bought it.
No.
And we told him that it was going to fucking come down. He did not believe us. We told him to wait. It was going to come down. Do not pay this dollar amount. And it's already down. I mean, there's not a lot of sales for this book either, because people just... I don't think there's a lot of demand for this book.
So this is a 1 in 25 for Jabba's Palace #1.
Second printing.
Second print. It's the second print. The first print was the same one. It just wasn't a virgin version of this. This is a virgin version, which I was told was going to be a book forever. And the last 9.4 sold for $68.
Jeez.
The last no grade sold for a little bit under like $80. There you go. August 2nd. I mean, I
really like Maliv art, but I'm not going to pay the premium.
Well, once again, this is a perfect case study for what happens when you give a regular print of an overprinted book, and then that has a 1 in 100, and then you come out with a variant second print.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a 1 in 25 on the second print, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I have a feeling there's more space to drop.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
with you.
he paid 60. All right, good job. Good job. I don't think it's. I would be surprised. Maybe it's $50. I bet you it'd go a little bit under. I bet you it would go a little bit under. Well, did you not get a 9.8?
No, he bought them raw. I think he got 2 raw copies
Uh,
when he unboxed them. I think one of them, if I remember correctly, one of them was messed up,
Oh,
and then the
jeez.
other one was. And he got another one, and it was good. I don't remember. Now, I may be off on that, but I watched
what are you
the
talking about?
Get Off My Lawn show when he got these books
Oh,
before it was called the Get Off My Lawn show.
make sure you turn on to the Get Off My Lawn show. It's every Friday night here on the Rennavision. Nice promo segue there, Dub. Very good. Speaking of Dub, here we go. This is you, The Last of Us. And actually, who was it in the chat that was asking about it earlier?
Yeah, somebody was talking about it at the beginning. I don't know who it was.
You know why I have faith in this book having at least a little bit of strength of not going to sub 1K is because of The Walking Dead.
Really quick, where did we put that Boba Fett?
I put it in the garbage. Brucifer, where'd you put it?
Garbage.
Yeah. Hell no, nobody's buying that.
If it gets under 50, I'll think about it.
The 1 25-second only. All right.
Okay. The Last of Us.
Last of Us. Let's move on to Last of Us. So at its height, 6 months. What did you say 6 months ago was height? That was when the show was out, right?
Yeah.
Just under 2K, best offer. Oh, yeah. Probably 2K actually. Excuse me. But there we go. That was at its height. We get about 2K 6 months ago. It was $1,400 to $1,700, so that's probably where that was taken.
Yeah.
Now it only lost $400.
So it's at about 1,000 now. Is that what it says?
Yeah, it's at about 1,000.
It's not that bad.
That's not that bad because even before leading up to it, it was always. I mean, it was around 7, between 6 and 7. It got up.
It had a little spike with the news where it was like 6 or so. Yeah, then it kind of tailored down a little bit. Then it came. But that's what I was kind of saying. Like, I know that some of these books people think you have no faith in anymore, but like after The Walking Dead, I kind of just like I thought that book was going to completely implode, and it proved me wrong. So I guess I'm never going to get a Walking Dead 1 back, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, so this book is this a sub $800 book? I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I think
a year from now, I don't think it's sub 800.
Yeah, I think I want to say the floors are at 1,000, but if it just sold for 1,000, it could probably go down a little more.
Yeah,
because things are so down right now. So you might be able to get a deal on this for around $800 sometime.
But I'm
in the next
saying on the
months,
average, you're going to be.
Yeah.
This is going to be between an $800 and it's going to be $900 book.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like on average, this is a good $900 book for the next year or so. Maybe in 4 years, 5 years, it might hit sub 1,000 regularly again. But and when I'm saying average 9, that means we're going to have a couple $1,000 sales. So when you hear me saying sub 1,000, I'm saying there's no $1,000 sales. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which I think eventually that might occur, but I think it's going to be 5 or 6 years before that occurs. So I think this is either a buy or maybe. It's up to you guys in the chat.
Yeah, I'm biased on this one, and I'm going to buying it at 1,000.
Maybe
I would buy this at 1,000.
I really think this is like you say with The Walking Dead, this has that kind of potential. There's going to be at least 4 seasons of this show.
Well, I just think with the I thought Walking Dead #1 was going to drop the fuck into Oblivia after like the main show went down, and obviously has some more staying power. So I mean, fuck, I was wrong. What can you say?
Yeah, so I don't know. There's people. It's maybes in the chat.
There's a couple maybes.
Yeah. What did you say, Michael?
Joe's got loyal fans, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I think this is where it is. I think I think we have something coming. Don't we have season 2 coming up, right?
Yeah, they're not filming now because of strike.
Yeah.
No, but we'll get season 2, so we get a spike.
We will definitely get
like I
season
said. 2. Okay, here's a question: do you buy it for 1,000? In the next 5 years, if I tell you this book will go up and you'll probably go up to about 1,500 in the next 5 years. But your low cases after that point in years 6 through 10, this is going to be back to an $800 book. Would you buy it right now? That's kind of what I see it as. And the question is, like, yeah, you spend $1,000. If you could spend, come on, dude, we had some fucking troll tell us a $1,200 book is a fucking hugely expensive book. So let's just, in our realm, just be honest. In my realm, $1,000 is not it. Which pile do you want me to pull that out of? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would buy this book for $1,000, selling it at $1,500 within 5 years. Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with that at all.
Easily, I could do that.
4 seasons. Yeah,
if I had more Last of Us books now, I could sell them now.
Yeah.
So it's
So put in the buy. It's a good deal. That's a buy. Also, I think if we said sell that, hell no, Dub would shut down this whole fucking portion. So
yep, it would be all over.
It'll be done.
All over. So buy or maybe.
Here's a buy.
Okay.
I have given the advice to some of the people who have sold this at its high price, and I will continue to give the same advice that I give to them. You better sell it today because you ain't gonna have it tomorrow. I mean, like, get your money out. We all got this book for fucking dirt ass cheap, right?
Yep.
We've covered. What does this have? 5 variants on it or whatever. A couple variants, a couple printings. What was it? 6 printings and shit for first print or some shit like that.
7,
right?
8.
7.
No, at least 8. Yeah.
Okay, 8.
Plus the LCS foil.
Yeah, that's 7.
Okay.
The LCS foil was 7, and they had one more after that. Actually 9 because they did the David Mack one in the packs. So that was number 9.
Geez.
So, shit. Wait a minute. It's at 560 now. Oh, so you know what? Here you go. No. Fuck this. If you listened to me and you sold this book and you made over $1,000 on this fucking book, send me a little, hit a sub button here. Go over to the Old Man Show. Go over to SNS. Buy them some new curtains. Buy the old man's a toy or something. Go throw a couple dollars. Go throw 5. I'm not asking for your whole 1,000. Just make sure you got out when I told you to get out. Because holy shit, man,
that's crazy.
This book is falling, dude.
500
for you.
Like, if you could get this book under 500 for a 9.8, I actually think that's a buy.
You could get this book for, dude. Give this another month.
You think so?
You're gonna get this book for under. Yo, fuck.
It's gonna go to what?
Hey,
how far down is it gonna go?
Hey, people are getting out of this book faster than they're getting out of fucking GameStop stock at this point. Like, dude, bro, you don't want to be the last one holding the bag on that fucking thing. I don't know. I think this is a $300 book. I think this is a $300 book that hit the right time, the right verbiage, the right. I mean, you got to remember when this book, there was a content there was more content creators than there is fucking Darkhawk #1s, dude. Like, legit ass. They're everywhere at this point, and they all had to talk about something. And this book came out just at the right time for them to be on top of it, so everybody could pump the fuck out. Like, I was in the middle of it. I was in the meetings where they're like, dude, we can pump the shit out of this book, and we can say second print, super rare, third, fourth, whatever. Dude, we heard it all, man. I mean, this shit's all over the place, and everybody knew this was fucking coming. And you know how many fucking 9/8 there is of this shit? I mean, dude,
a lot. What, 3,000?
Well, what does this say? This thing right here says total. Hold on, let's see what this says right up here. Oh shit! It just says full screen, so I can't see what.
2,868.
3,000. 3,000.
20. Yeah, 3,000. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 3,000. Almost, and that's at CGC. Well, I don't know if they ever at CBCS, but whatever it is. So there's almost 3,000. You got to figure maybe 1,000 over there. So 4,000 of these fucking books.
2868 universal copies and census of 3,486 total graded.
Signed.
Oh, that includes that stuff.
Yeah, it includes signatures.
Heard.
I mean, you taking a gamble on this book? I ain't taking a gamble.
I'm telling you, if it's sub 500, I am. If I can get this book for 400, 300, I'm definitely.
If I can get this book for 200, I buy it.
That's easy. But
if that's the the price for a 9.8, what is it raw?
Yeah, I don't
100
question.
Yeah,
150.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
I'm not back in. Look, I got rid of these books. I'm not back. I got rid of. for me to reinvest the money that I got out of this book. You know what I mean? Like it would have to be the payoff's not gonna be because fuck, this book was cheap as shit, and he got multiple copies, and every fucking third one wasn't a 9.8, but who gave a shit? People were buying 9.6 for fucking stupid ass money at the point.
Yep.
You couldn't miss on this fucking thing if you got it out there fast enough. So at what point are we buying, Doug? Because I know you probably had a couple copies of this at 9.8 and sold this motherfucker too. What the question is, your dollar amount you're going back in at $400.
I never had 9.8 of this book. I only sold them raw.
Okay,
But
Bruce,
they were never
what
9.8
number are
candles.
you going back in on this book? 'Cause I'm not going back in until sub 3.
No, I got 2 9.8s of this. I never got rid of.
Oh,
Signed. I really don't sell my books that often.
That fucking
I sold a raw.
hurts.
I sold a raw copy of this book for $350.
Yeah,
So I would buy a 9.8 for that price. Currently,
I think you might lose money on that. All right, so are you guys buy here at 580?
No.
no, I'm not at 580.
No.
All right, put in fucking the chat's. I'm just trying to read the chat. Sell the whole lot for 2-3K. That way you won't feel. Yeah, I guess.
You got a couple guys saying it's never going
I
to be
never
a
read the
show,
book
probably
before.
because the name.
Yeah. Oh, really? You think? Who cares?
I'm guessing that's why. But here's
Oh, it's
you got to
Netflix.
hold. You got to buy now.
Yeah, I mean it's Netflix anyway, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, they don't care.
What's the children?
Yeah. Dub doesn't lose money. He does have spreadsheets. You're right, Murph.
I have a lot of spreadsheets. That's true.
All right, put it in the no way or hell no. Oh, you fixed the thing. Nice. Now you just got to figure out how to clean out the other part of it.
Right. Yeah. Well, baby steps to the door.
There you go. Did I just do that for you? No.
No. Wait. You said hell no?
No, I just tried to do something. No. Oh shit! I just fucked my screen up now.
Uh-oh.
I think I did it. Whatever.
Hell no. Hell no.
Maybe.
Yeah, put in hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. No, put in hell. We
Alright.
don't have maybes. Put in hell no.
Okay.
All right, we got a. Oh shit! Now, what did I do?
Why is there
Oh, I
a
fucked
scoop
this
emoji
up.
here?
I don't know. Well, we got to move. Can you see this now? Can you see this? Is it on the screen anymore? I'll put it back.
Yeah,
on.
I see it. The new Avengers on screen.
Yeah, I got to move the thing off, and then I got to put it back on. What? How did I fuck that all up? Okay, whatever. Fucked it up either way. New Avengers. Yeah, on my screen I see the tier list on top of the top of the thing. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, we don't see that.
Back to that. All right, there we go.
So New
Hopefully we got
Avengers 7.
Okay, there we go. New Avengers 7. This is because of the Illuminati, Spoominati, Communati, right? Right, Christopher?
Yep.
Nobody gives a
All
shit
because
on
of Multiverse of Madness.
last sale. Wait, what the fuck does that last sale say? $12. I'm still not buying that shit, dude. Bro,
No.
dude, Keith Daggett whipped out. You know who also wanted comics? Like, what do you think of this? Didn't he have like 100 of these motherfuckers?
Oh yeah.
I'm
sold
pretty
it
sure
for
I
He
saw
had like
that.
100. Drew, my man. I talked to him a couple weeks ago. It was good catching up with him. I miss talking to him as much as I do, but I don't got a lot of time anymore. Talked to Drew a couple weeks ago, but he had like 100 of these. Daggett rolled up to the store. He goes, "Do you want any of these?" And I said, "Dude, I already got 10 of these fuckers. I'm trying to get rid of. You couldn't get this shit. You could not get this shit fast enough. I was selling these bitches $50 a pop and going, nope, get it out, get it gone. See you later. Let it go. All raw. And now you can get it for $12. I'm not buying any of them back. I'm not buying them back for $12. I'm not buying them back for $1.
And I love this series of New Avengers. It's such a great series, but nah, they can keep this for 12.
Was this when Sentry got like blew up because the sun overpowered him or whatever the fuck? Or is that in his series? I thought Sentry's just
That wasn't here.
That
This
was
one
in
had the
series.
alternate covers with like the Sentry, like in the golden age Sentry looking things or something like that, or like
Yeah.
Bronze Age Sentry.
And
They're
that's a
probably
cool
bronze.
cover.
Yeah, those are cool covers.
Does
And it was
anybody
selling
like-
less than this, which was baffling.
Does anybody want to lie to me and tell me that they like that character?
Sentry? No, I'm not gonna.
No,
lie.
I'm not going to.
Okay, so we're not gonna lie then. Okay, cool.
No, I don't lie.
There's no
I'm
line on this show.
I'm still hell no in this motherfucker.
I'd buy this for $1,
I'd
but
buy it
not
for
for
$1.
12. Yeah, not
Yeah, I'd
12.
buy it for $1. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. I don't know what I did, but I fixed it. All right.
Oh, good job.
I'd buy it for $1. Let's see what the
And
comments
did anybody
say.
say they're gonna buy it? I got
$14. No, it's just for raw copy. $14 for 9.8. Yeah, fucking $14 for a 9.8. I'd buy it for that.
I would buy it if it was newsstands.
Let's see what the last 9.8 was. Holy shit, that's a 9.6. Not a lot of 9.8s. Not a lot of 9.8 sales. Oh, no, there's no. That can't be right.
$99.
$12 for a 9.8?
Where?
Right here, 12/12/22. That's what that says. And before that, it was, but in February it was $100.
12/12/22. So before the movie came out?
12/10. Yeah, it was 13. This can't be right.
Nah.
Those numbers can't be right.
Wait, this can't be for greatest sales.
I'm looking at this is all raw data. So
Yeah, he's showing us raw. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so he's saying this is raw. Okay, so they're saying it was near plus. Okay. All right.
It's right at the top. We're all looking like, what the hell?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? This is 9.8.
Going on here.
For $12. Get the fuck out of here, Pete. All right. Cool. So this is a hell no, right?
Hells no.
Hell to the
Hells to no.
no.
Yeah, they are raw sales. They are. Let's go to the lobby. Let's go to the lobby. All right. What is this dog shit, please? 9.8. Atlas 2.
War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, #2, the first appearance of Sword Master, who I believe became the new Iron Fist, although I don't know if he is still the new Iron Fist or not.
Don't think he is. But remember, this is the tagline for this is, Disney, Marvel, diversity, Asia, big market. $1 million for this. Yeah. Banger, right? That's what this
Bangers
was.
and mash. Yeah.
That's what this was, right?
This was on so many lists.
Every list.
So many weeks in a row.
Every list, every YouTube auction, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
This is last year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. I mean, at its height, it didn't even really get that high. So high sale, $419 for a 9.8. Last sale, $100 for a 9.8. To be honest, sub 100, bullshit, easy to pump and dump. Say some shit like woke and diversity and Marvel and Asian and Chinese market, thinking that all Asian people come from China and that they all like each other. And you got this thing going up to $200, yes?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying any of those things. I'm just saying you could get a good push like that. You could sell people on that. That's how it got to 415. Yeah, am I wrong? That's how it got to 415.
No, that's how it got to 415 the first time, but this character did his thing in the comics, so I don't know if it's going to do it again.
Dumb comes back around and bites us in the ass.
I don't know. I think they messed up by not having a continued series right after the miniseries.
Was it? I think it was. I think Mel V used to have a line that spec recycles or whatever. It's not that. Pumping and dumping recycles. And when you have a shit ass character, they literally use the new line for new people that come in here and push dumb shit, and it sells again. Because they don't come up with new shit for this, right? Like, it is secular. If you've been around this for a very long time. Bruce, you've been along long enough. You've heard these things come back around where they do. BK probably hasn't been along. But besides him, let's not lie to our chat. We know what's going to happen with this. Somebody's going to get this book for $50, and we're gonna hear it come back out. And the next time they do a what's the one character, this one with the 12 rings?
Shang-Chi
movie or something, or an Iron Fist movie or a TV show, or it shows up in like one of the TV shows. This is going to rear its ugly head, and we're going to hear the same bullshit bangers and mash we did before. And
it's funny you say that, because it seems like that is the tagline for a lot of Discord channels.
What's that?
Disney diversity.
Oh, they do. Look,
they're gonna have to cater and check off
100% check boxes, box checks it. That's a new way. You can't say diversity anymore. You know, that was their
Check
big
the box,
tagline. You
check
can't
the
say
box.
woke anymore because that was a big. Now it's check the boxes. That's the code word that they use now. And
check the boxes.
check the boxes. And this is it. They're going to use this now and say they can check the boxes with this book. And no, that's not what. I'm saying it's 100% never going to be relevant. That's what I'm saying. But if you think when this book, because it just sold for $100 not too long ago, the next 9.8 for this book is $80. Is $80, and a 9.8 for $80 is very affordable for anybody. Is very affordable for anybody, and it's very easy to say. It's very easy to say check the boxes. Brucifer just told you what people are saying. He's on the front lines of this. They're saying check the boxes. I said they're going to say this. Brucifer says no. They're already saying it. So, this is a check the box book.
And when they say check the boxes and woke, you go, what does that mean? You know what that means.
You know what that means. That means we can push this stuff. There you go. So let's check the box of this one. I think it's a buy under $100, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would buy it under 100.
Yeah, I'm a buy it under 100. Dub?
Well, right now it says 100, right?
Well, that was the last sale, but it's on the down version of 100. So the next sale.
So if I can buy it for $75, $80, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
That's where it's going. 75,
Okay.
80. Anybody else in? The new Superman movie is woke, and I'm going to car bomb myself in the garage. See, okay, good comment.
We got a maybe. We got a trash.
Yeah, trash. They don't do any of that anymore because people were doing too much bullshit with that. We used to be able just to fill out our own thing and call anything we wanted first appearance.
Yeah.
Those days have been taken advantage of and long gone. Believe it or not everybody in the comic book world is honest.
What?
Surprise, surprise.
What?
All right. So this is a buy. It's a shit book, but it's a buy. All right. What do we got here? This is 5, so this isn't 2. This is a little Siri action. This is in suit, right?
Oh, is it? I thought it was a Black Panther's kid or something.
Tulsa.
Not Dothan.
No.
No, this is
I don't
her
know.
in the Black Panther suit, right?
I don't know. Let me check.
Isn't it?
I thought it was.
It's all you always buy 2 and 5. So one is
Okay.
her, the other one's in a suit.
I'll take your word. I don't have either one of these books.
I had these books, a bunch of them. I might still have one.
Yeah, it's Sherry becomes the new Black Panther.
Yeah.
All right.
Which did that happen? Because I don't think it happened. I can't remember, but it didn't happen, right? No, the kid's gonna be the new Black Panther, right? The baby.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't you think? He had a kid, right? Did you guys not watch Black Panther 2?
No.
Did you not watch Black Panther 2? Sure, he was the Black Panther.
He has a kid, right?
You're asking me if I watch it. You're asking me.
Yeah,
if
but
Shuri
he
becomes
has a
Black
kid,
Panther.
right? So the kid's gonna be Black
The
Panther.
kid's like
right?
4 years old, right? 5.
Yeah, but they're gonna fast forward. It's Marvel, dude.
Kang's coming. Kang's gonna put him through.
Yeah, Kang's gonna put him in to make
accelerated
him,
aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when he takes off the mask, it's gonna be Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Marco's gonna love that.
Which one's Ryan Gosling again?
He was the one in the Barbie. Movie.
Oh,
Ken.
fuck that guy. Yeah, whatever that guy is. All right.
It's the meme.
Is this going to be 100? First off, I don't know why first time in a fucking suit got up to $750. $100 sounds about right for this book.
What? For this book? Holy crap.
Yeah, for first suit. First suit's not a 7. What do you think? Well, okay, what do you think of first suit plus the cover's fucking dope as shit? What do you think? What do you think a first suit for a character is for a major character? Because you got to admit she's a major character. She was on the screen playing it. So, where do you feel that is?
Trying to think about other characters that have.
I mean,
the only thing the only place where I can play that into existence is Silver Age, because that's where it plays a lot. First suit, first prototype, first whatever.
Like Marvel Premiere 47. Like that's first suit, but Scott Lang was already around before, right?
Yeah.
So things like that. I mean, that was a big book. The first Scott Lang, who cares?
Yeah.
Web of Spider-Man 118.
I mean, this is never going to outdo 2.
It's
right?
not his first appearance, but
list.
first appearance in costume, right?
Yeah, I think we talked about that book a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I hate that book.
Not really. There's an ugly cover.
No, I don't think it'll go back up. I don't think it'll go back up, but I think this is where this book is. Like, if your buddy sees us at a show for $90, you don't ridicule him for buying it, right?
No, not for $90.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But for me, as someone who wants to sell this book later, I'm not buying it for $90.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, sometimes that's where I think the maybe comes into place. Because, like, honestly, if I wanted this book, yeah. If I want to resell this book, no. But if I wanted this book, I mean, dude, you got to remember, people. I mean, I think I was selling these for what the hell, like $415.
Wow.
Yeah, $375, $415. So yeah, if I wanted it back, fuck yeah, $90, $100.
And
I know you'd buy everything for $50.
It's still a beautiful cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think she is. I think the kid is too. But yeah. I agree with that. But I mean, he's gonna eat some. He's gonna drink some purple drink, and then all of a sudden he's gonna be. Isn't that like? Can't they? I don't know. They're gonna figure it out somehow.
Well, I think she's signed on for a couple more movies.
No, I agree. She'll be in there, but I don't think she's gonna be Black Panther. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. The kid is gonna somehow.
Oh, but what about diversity? And she's a woman, and
checking boxes.
Checking boxes.
I don't think they want to check boxes on her.
So the fact that it's $90 or $100, it's a 9.8, and it's a Campbell cover, makes it like, okay, this is not going to probably go below.
Yeah, it's not going to go.
Too
That's
much
what I'm saying.
below that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those
Yeah,
those Campbell fans are also very rabid.
That's what I'm saying. It's a Campbell book. It's $100 9.8. That's what it is.
Yep.
So let's put it in maybe.
A good Campbell cover, yeah. I mean, Stormless.
Or buy. It's either buy or it's either buy. Did you say a good? All Campbell covers are the same. Maybe or buy.
There was one that has Black Panther on it. Not the same.
Well, it has Storm.
It's a woman with Black Panther.
Oh, I got a crush on. Buy or maybe.
Buy.
I'd say for $100.
Buy.
All right. I was gonna say
maybe. Yep, there it is. Speaking of a book that we've been talking about instead of the book that we were actually showing, here we go. Number 2. Here we go. Yeah. Okay.
What?
The fuck is it that low for?
What?
$180 for this? See, I'd rather buy this than buy the other one.
Yeah. Definitely.
I would much rather spend my money on this book.
Her first appearance.
Yeah, her first appearance than buy the person in the suit.
Yeah.
From 1,300 down to, I mean, that's almost like, that's like an 85% drop.
That's a nice drop.
Yeah.
Crap.
This is buy-in time here in a minute, dude. Oof. This is buy back. This is let's buy back. Let's buy back in. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, it could get down to 150 then if we're going by your logic. Your next sale probably gonna be 170. It could down to 150. Yeah.
3, 4. I got 5 of them. I'm buying 5 of those right now. Let's go. It's almost buy back time.
Yeah.
This is about 150. That's cheap. I don't have a problem with that. Now, the problem is what happens to her after this next movie. Because if Brucifer thinks she's going to stay around I think she might be, but she might be put back down to the sea area. They might move away from her from a bit.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep her around until Secret Wars.
Yeah. Well,
they might guest star here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a bunch of buys. Oh no, just 2.
You what? Why do you protest Siri?
What?
Did she? I don't know. Is there something we're missing? Did she do something stupid?
No.
Not recently.
No. Okay. Cool. She didn't pull like a Flash, did she? Hit somebody in the bar or some shit.
Like kidnap like a mom and a kid and keep them in a bunker.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, then if she didn't do that, then this is a buy. So. All right.
And even if she did, she deserves a second chance.
Right.
No. Hey, that Flash dude don't deserve a second chance. Did he kidnap a family or something?
No, he didn't kidnap anyone.
All right. Well, what did he do? I don't even know what he did. I don't really read the back pages. So.
The only thing is arrested. They were arrested for breaking in and pled. Oh, those were dismissed. All those Hawaii
really?
cases. Yeah, paid a fine.
Fuck yeah, let's go to Hawaii and start some debauchery. I guess you could set a whole island on fire. That guy probably only paid a fine.
Whoa! I don't
Oh,
think
come
you wanna
on,
go
too soon.
too soon, Marco. Too
Is
Come
it?
on.
Is it? Well, I'm just saying. So all he did was pay a fine, and hopefully everybody's safe on that Maui island. But
We can only
All right.
move on once The Rock moves on.
when's The Rock moving on?
I don't know.
Is he from Maui?
I don't know. He's from Hawaii, so
Is he?
Yeah, a bunch of Jason Momoa and The Rock
Yeah.
and everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
they're-
the whole family of all the Samoans are from there, huh?
yeah.
yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
surprised we got a WWE right now. I thought they will all take a break.
that's what I'm asking, TMNT guy. Okay. So this is a buy, correct? Buy.
Just like in the comics.
What?
Wait, he's got a sex dungeon in the comics?
What?
I don't know. Give him a bell for it though, because that's just funny as hell.
Ring the bell!
I don't remember him having a sex dungeon in any of his comics.
Sex dungeon.
That's one character I don't mind. Sometimes I don't mind reading Flash.
So it's a buy, right? By the way.
Yeah. Bye.
By the by.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, I read Mark Wade's run on the Flash, like
Yeah.
when Impulse first showed up, and I was reading back then. I read that run.
What the hell is going on here?
Speed Force.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Well, that's it then. We actually had a lot of buys this week.
Yeah.
I think this is the most. Usually we get maybe one buy or two.
Wow.
There's 4 buys.
Yeah, I'm questionable about two of them, but
Which two are you questionable about?
the two in the middle,
Oh,
the Campbell and the Swordmaster.
it's a fucking camel, dude. Like, what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, I don't want it though.
But he'll take it if somebody gives it to him.
Yeah,
He'll
50,
take a free
bucks.
copy.
To be honest
But-
with you, under $100 is a free copy at that books. Fuck yeah.
My boy B would love that book, so if he doesn't have it already, I don't know, he might have it already.
Well, we can probably try to get it from a wall for now.
Yeah, right.
It's not even gonna be a roll. It's gonna be in that box. 50% off all marked books. Slabs. That's what box that just got demoted to that box.
Yeah.
All right.
See,
here we
we're
go.
checking boxes here now. Come on.
Look at
Yeah,
that
whatever.
second
You gotta check
box.
all the boxes.
Yeah.
I sold
No,
some Campbell books this
Some of a
weekend.
bitch.
Son of a bitch. We love you, Dom.
We
you
love
so
you,
much.
Dom. Get better,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, we hope you're better, man. He's so pissed.
Oh my
He's
god.
so pissed.
Oh, man.
Dom is so pissed.
I would be
can't-
too if I was stuck in a hotel in Texas.
Oh, see, I fucking warned him last week. I went on a Texas thing and I warned him, and now look what everybody's saying about Texas. Okay, all right, that's all I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah,
Everybody
he-
gave me shit last week for the Texas shit. You know what I mean? And now look where we're at with it.
He came on my
Doc-
show that Monday, and he was already looking like hell. I was like, he was like, yeah, I feel a little under the weather. I'll be fine though. Next day, I got COVID.
Was
Oh,
that yesterday?
No, that was Tuesday that he got it. That he tested positive.
This Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. So
Yesterday,
that was
yeah.
yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, cool. Well, good for him. By the way, Jedi Johnson wants an invitation to your show.
Sure.
I told him I'd ask you if I saw you. I said I haven't been invited to your show either, so don't take it the wrong way. I just don't think it fits the style.
There's no invitation. It says open door policy. Anyone that wants to come.
Who
on
you
the
got
show.
over there? Who do you have? You have half the boys from here over there, right? They show up all the time. You got Lopez.
I got Lopez. I
God
got
bless you. That kid needs it. That kid needs some help.
Sticks is a regular.
So another great gentleman. He actually holds his own.
I got
Stick holds his own.
Josh International Comics from the McClay Show.
Josh International Comics. Who's that? Is that Josh from Ohio?
Yes. Great
Okay,
guy.
Josh from Ohio. Yeah.
Then I have
Oh wait, sorry, probably shouldn't say where he lives, but yeah. Okay. Josh from
and
Ohio.
my buddy Brian, Red 5 Comics.
Okay,
He
cool.
used to be on a show with Rich Dollar.
Richie.
They used to be on the show
Okay.
together a while ago.
Okay.
And a couple of guys from my movie Madness Entertainment channel that I'm on.
don't give. Listen, I could give Lopez shit. Don't you be giving Lopez any shit here, all right? What's this movie now thing? What's this thing?
Yes, Movie Madness Entertainment. It's
What's that about?
movie talk channel. But since
Probably talk about
Raditz
movies.
strike, movie talk is pretty much at a standstill right now.
Ooh.
It really is.
Look, what you guys should do is try to find the Yuzuki paper, the Yusoku papers. The gang from Japan, the mob. And try to find that. Try to watch that. The Yakuza papers. Try to find that. It's like a 5 or 6.
Is that what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about some type of food.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I had no idea what you were talking about.
Dude, it's the craziest shit you'll ever watch. Like it's really good. You can't really. I can't find out how to buy the shit, right? But early on Netflix, what Netflix would do is they would dub the shit for you, and then you could get through Netflix. And we tried to steal them, and Netflix sent us a thing. They're like, we will fine you for stealing just that. Early Netflix, you could I ain't sending this back for 3 or 4 months, and they'd eventually give up on you. They were like, fuck no, send that shit back. So we had to send it back. So then I had my brother rent it, and then we tried to hold it down for another 4 so that everybody could watch it. It was great. And it's really good. I love that type of genre shit anyways. If you ever watch
somebody copy it for you.
I should have back then, but I should have back then, but you didn't think about it. You were too busy downloading Napster shit. So that, not that I did that, not that I legally downloaded any fucking music.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
What was the name of the movie?
It's the Ahsoka Yuzuki papers, TMNT.
Which one?
Ahsoka Yuzuki.
No,
Yuzuki papers?
No.
Not Suzuki.
Not Suzuki. Suzuki's the way they teach you how to play piano, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's actually how I learned how to play piano, was the Suzuki method. Did you know that was something or no?
No, I did not know. I don't play piano.
Suzuki's a method of how to learn how to play piano.
Suzuki was also a car company.
It's also where a German lady hits your fingers while teaching you a Japanese technique on how to play the piano.
Yeah, I don't want a German lady hitting my fingers.
Me neither.
For any reason.
Yazuku. It's like the mob, the gang, the.
Why do they have it on Walmart's website?
I don't know. How much is it? How much is it?
Well, it says Yakuza Papers Volume 3, $9.
No, you need the whole thing. There's 5 volumes to it.
It could be on Amazon. He doesn't shop on Amazon, so he doesn't know that it's there.
Yeah.
It could literally be on Amazon right now.
It could be. I don't ever look at Amazon.
Well, it's on eBay, $284.
$284. Yeah, that's really where I see it for. And is that the Japanese version or is that the dub version? Because you got to get the dub. You're not going to. You don't get the subtitle, the English subtitle version. And by the way, I've never actually like the dub. When I'm saying dub, I'm saying they dubbed the subtitles. They didn't actually dub the It's not like. And how are you doing? It's not like that. It's all Japanese, but they give you subtitles on it. So.
No,
that's not dubbed. Then that's subtitled.
That's dubbed.
Well, it's subtitled in English.
Voice.
Yeah,
it's subtitled in English.
Yeah, but it's still subtitled.
You don't watch anime, do you?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, fuck it. Okay.
But even old kung fu
there we go.
movies,
Repair Tony. Repair Tony knows what I'm talking about. No, I don't use a jet ski. Violin too. Yeah, I think anything that has I don't know how to explain it, Repair Tech Tony, but whatever. Not 36 chambers. It's not like 36 chambers. It's funny as shit though. It's really cool. It's very intriguing and I don't know. I love it. So you should try, Lucifer. You should try to somehow, and then you guys can review that. That's my suggestion. I'll come on for that. To be honest with you, whatever that is, I love that. I love that as much. Or Shogun. You can watch the old TV show movie Shogun, all 12 hours of it. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
See, while you people were watching Seinfeld's or Friends, this is what I was watching. Shogun.
Real Housewives of Jersey. No, I'm just kidding.
No, none of that shit. no, that's the Shogun was. It was this Dutch shipping thing, and they ended up crashing on Imperial Japan, and they did and then they took one of the guys in, and then he was they kind of just used him. I wouldn't say he was a slave. They kind of just beat the shit out of him for a little bit, but then eventually he helped himself into. You know what? It was based off of that. What was that? What the short guy, Tom Cruise? He did that fucking movie where like he thought he was Japanese for a little bit because he hung out with some Japanese people. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but better, but better, but better. It's kind of like that, but way the fuck better, dude.
So you want me to watch a remake of a Tom Cruise movie instead of watching Seinfeld?
No. You didn't hear me. It's a 12-hour long TV.
So you want me to watch a 12-hour long remake of a Tom Cruise movie?
No. What I'm telling no.
Tom Cruise movie is the remake.
Tom Cruise is the remake, and it's not even the remake. It's just it's like how Mandalorian was a remake of Lone Wolf and Cub.
So in Last Samurai, they unchecked the box.
They 100% unchecked the boxes of that fucking one. Look Shogun up. Look at Shogun, the TV movie. Lucifer, you got the computer on you.
Shogun?
Short guy. Yeah, Shogun, TV movie. I think it was 86. It could have been 74.
Oh, God.
The only Shogun I know is Shogun Warriors.
What do you say? Lucifer?
It's a 1980 miniseries starring...
So it's in the 80s? Yeah.
Richard Chamberlain.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh, and by the way, they sold it. So how they used to sell, they sold it in a box set, but they checked all the boxes on the box set. You had like red tie over, flip over. They had like posters of temples and shit. It's amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. It's
a beautiful cover though.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's awesome. Like, I don't know what that looks like in the DVD, but the VHSs, I just remember, I think there was like, well, I'd say 12 hours. It wasn't 12 hours. I think there was 7 VHS tapes or 6.
Yeah, I just shared it with you if you want to.
That came. Okay. You shared it with me where? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, that beard and the hair, amazing. Fucking amazing.
I don't think Tom Cruise can grow that beard.
They throw him in a pit at one point. So he's in a pit for a while. Okay. Keeps the hair, keeps the beard immaculate, dude. It's fucking awesome. It's all 80s greatness. Like another one, if you guys got time, like, but people are like, really, what were you like? I was watching that shit instead of watching probably what y'all are watching with. I don't know. Friends didn't exactly sound like something I fucking want to be watching. So
I don't watch Friends, but Seinfeld was good.
I was watching Sliders, damn it.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. Watch. Oh yeah. That's
ring the bell.
There. Oh, you rang the bell for that?
Yeah. He basically summed up the whole show.
That was a freebie.
There we go. He got it. No, I mean a couple that you can put on the list. You know which other one I really liked? I watched it. Oh, Carlito's Way. If you haven't seen Carlito's Way.
Yeah, I've seen Carlito's Way.
Oh, Carlito's Way. You should go back here.
I actually work with the judge that wrote Carlito's Way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was an asshole.
Yeah, no doubt. But when he goes, "Hey, Carlito," he's like, and there you got the cooler scene where they got him digging down. Oh, it's a little bit farther down there. Oh man, so fucking good. Carlito's Way.
He was from the Bronx.
Betty from Betty from the guy. The judge was from the Bronx, or
yeah, the judge was from the Bronx.
Of course he was. That's why he did Benny from the Bronx. Benny from the fucking.
He was
Bronx.
funny.
That was good. And then what was the one? True Romance. I always loved that movie too. I always thought
That's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, super underrated movie.
Yeah,
we used
great
to watch
movie.
that fucking all the time. Had that one playing.
Yeah, I've seen that movie like 100 times.
But no, try to watch it, guys. If you're interested in any, like, if you just got fucking tons of hours to waste, besides watching all the shows here on Rennavision and all the shows on Kingdom of Nerds, feel free to go over there and spend a fucking day ignoring your family and watching Shogun or the Papers, man. Like, both of them are very good. Both of them. We got to find somebody's got to have that. You know what? A guy that could draw. I bet you there's a way we can figure that out. Figure out how to get him to ship that.
Nobody that draws?
Yeah, nobody that draws. Ship that from Japan to the base in maybe an island. I think.
Oh no, it says battles without honor and humanity. That's not what you're talking about, right?
That's one. They have different titles. I don't know what all the titles are for the Papers. Each thing, not episode, but each like portion Yeah, there's one like honor betrayal. I think they're each called something else. It's weird. It doesn't translate well. I would
So
assume.
on according to the internet, you could
Yeah.
watch it on Tubi. And I
Okay.
know when you hear things about Tubi, you're like, "Do I have Tubi?" And Tubi is
Everybody.
free.
But how do
Tubi
you
is one of those free.
so you could just search it on Tubi?
So do you have like a streaming stick? I know you don't have a Fire Stick.
Yeah, I got a Roku.
So go on Roku, get the Tubi channel.
I have a Fire Stick. They give them to us for free. I just don't. I threw them
You
out.
don't use it though, yeah.
So,
So go on your Roku.
Support your local LCS. Okay.
LCS, yes. And then you can actually search for Battles Without Honor and Humanity, and that'll give you the whole series.
Lucifer, people were giving me shit earlier because I said you could stream the shit, and they're like, no, hard copy, DVD. All of a sudden I say, I don't fucking shop at Amazon. I draw the line. And now I'm getting shit for that? Look, man, I
don't know. You have a weird
Who's
audience.
giving you shit? Yeah.
They were giving me shit in the audience.
Oh, for not shopping on Amazon?
No. Yeah, now they're giving me shit. You're giving me shit.
Well, not wanting a hard copy of a movie.
I don't. Yeah, they're giving me shit for not wanting a hard copy of the movie because I just stream it, and then now they're giving me shit because I toe the line at Amazon killing businesses. So I just don't shop at Amazon.
Well,
Plus, Amazon's usually more expensive, anyways. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, the only problem with Tubi is that it's all the commercials. So
yeah.
Okay, here's the deal though. Here's the deal with it. Don't worry, because you're gonna fall asleep a little bit during it. This is like, you ever have those friends and you show up to their house and their dad watches NASCAR. I watch car. He got the Busch Light here, and he got car on the TV show. Or you had the girlfriend one time, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll meet this dude. And the dad's there. He's like, whatever you do to my daughter, I'm gonna do to you. And you're like, yeah, right, buddy. What I've already done to your daughter. Come on. And you got the bush, and he got the belly hanging out, and he's like, car's on. It's Sunday, and you're like looking there, and you come in, and then 2 minutes later, you're like, let's just go to your bedroom. Your dad's passed out on the fucking couch, the beer, and putting salt in the shit or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same thing with this. You can watch this movie. It's good. And you're still going to, he knows who wins the race. You're going to do what Dale did that day too. Did Dale race NASCAR? Dale raced NASCAR, right?
Oh.
All right. Dale raced. You're going to know the same thing was happening with the papers. So you could fall asleep during the commercials. They're going to start shooting and stabbing each other. You're going to hear, because everybody dies. Spoiler alert. People are dying all the fucking time in that thing. So you'll wake up during that scenes and you'll catch the whole thing.
Yeah. Could you translate from Marco to English for me?
No, Pete's not here. He's the only one that
No, I'm not nearly as good as Pete. I'm like kind of every third word I can give you. And he's basically, Marco dated somebody in his younger days whose dad watched NASCAR and drank beer, didn't wear a shirt, and 88 turned left. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is a band. And then basically he falls asleep watching this TV show that he wants us all to watch.
Okay.
No, I said like you can fall asleep during the commercials. Like it's long. What I'm saying is it's long, so you can always go back. You don't have to worry about it.
Gotcha.
But it's like one of those things you don't watch it like, hey, dude, hey, honey, you want a date night? We're going to watch this. It's like one of those things where you're like, okay, man, fucking I've been working 20 days straight. I'm going to sit on the couch, chill the fuck out, watch something entertaining. You know what I mean? If I fall asleep, I'll wake back up and rewind the shit.
Yeah.
Like it ain't that serious.
Nice.
Dale, what? Yeah, I do. I absolutely love it. I actually like Little Sheldon too. I mean, I don't watch all of Little Sheldon, but I kind of like it. You know what I mean? You know what I also like? But where is this on? Because I watched it on parts on the internet. What's that soccer TV show?
Apple TV.
Roy Kent.
Ted Lasso?
He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Roy Kent. Yes, I like Ted Lasso.
That's also on Apple TV. So you can get it for free with your T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. I can watch it on my T-Mobile, my phone. So they gave me Roku. I got the Roku thing for free, bro. And my T-Mobile, because I used to listen to how cheap I am. I used to have Sprint, so I got grandfathered into my program. I pay under $50 a month. I have 1, 2, 3. I got a business phone, my phone, my wife's phone, my phone. I pay for my mom's phone. I got 5 phones on there. I pay I think my bill out the door is $212 with data, unlimited data.
That's not bad at all.
Shit, I ain't fucking leaving T-Mobile. Well, and now Sprint used to be a bitch because they used to harass you all the time. You could never buy your phone outright, and they'd be like, "But you need to sign up." I don't pay rent. I live rent free. If somebody's talking about me, I'm living rent free in their head. I just don't pay rent, dude. I don't. So, I hated Sprint because of that, because you could never buy the phones. Like, so I would never get a phone. Now with T-Mobile, they're like, "Yo, dude, you can keep your same plan. Here, just give us $1,000." So I just give them $1,000 and I get a new phone all the time. Fuck it.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll unlock the shit.
I suck at you.
Holy shit. Yeah. That is kind of what I said. That's about what I said. Let's talk about movies in the 70s and 80s because they're really cool.
That's funny.
What are you talking about? Why I get no signal? Nobody gets signals at cons, dude. You don't go to cons. If you go to cons, you know you don't get a signal, man.
Don't expect to have a signal.
Flat out. Don't expect to have a signal.
I get a signal.
What con do you ever go to?
When I used to go to
Booty
New
Con
York City
doesn't count.
Con, New York
What's
City
count?
Comic Con,
I don't know.
NYCC.
Why you guys must not be as corrupt as the Midwest, because out here and most.
No,
of
I got special service because of first responders, so I'm on a different.
So you cheat.
What? It's not cheap. AT&T offers the plan. I'm just saying.
Shooter McGavin over here.
Not like the rest of us normies who have to go on the regular.
Normies, they
Yeah,
got
go
that bullshit.
outside with your peasant phones.
Yeah. All right.
Go stand by that smelly guy with the orange shirt.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude. The guy that's just
Which one? There's like 4 of them.
The small one.
Yeah.
There is no
I mean,
small one.
There's no small ones. Let's be real. We're
Good
at a con.
question.
There's no small ones. You stand on the shoulder of the small ones to get a reception.
Marco uses Amish Wi-Fi. What the hell?
I mean, look, whatever. I don't use Wi-Fi at all. I never turn on Wi-Fi. I'm straight data. I pay for data. I ain't fucking using bouncing shit. You ain't getting my shit.
Even at home?
Nope. I mean, at home, are you asking? Yeah, I use Wi-Fi here for just this house, but it's like this thing that's got like 16 security systems. I have to enter in a code to enter another code to hit the Orbeez, and that has a code that I have to enter into the fucking Wi-Fi shit. So like that's all secure shit. But on my phone, no, I never use Wi-Fi. Don't use it. That's why I hated Sprint, because Sprint started like automatically putting your shit on, and you couldn't, your locations and your Wi-Fi, you weren't able to turn it off. So I never got one of their phones when you could do that. So I had a Galaxy 2 or 5 or some shit, and I just got rid of that 3 years ago when fucking T-Mobile switched over. And now with T-Mobile, because I buy, I pay for the phone, I just shut that shit off right away. No locations, no Wi-Fi. I pay for data, bitch. I'll use data.
I don't know. I used to have T-Mobile, but I traveled all the time, and it was very inconsistent, so I had to switch. So I don't have T-Mobile anymore.
That's all right.
But now that I'm here, I might go back.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah, Brucifer pulls out the stat phone. I gotta see it.
I think it's a signal anywhere.
Pretty much.
Dude, it's fucked up. Really, because of all that shit though, like right here, like this, fucking from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, about the front 30 feet of my house, all the way up, all 3 stories, you can't get a signal in my house. There's like a buffer zone in my house where you can't, nobody can get a signal here. You can't, It's like a dead zone. But all my shit's secure, so fuck it. Okay. The best phone security. Don't have one. Don't use one. There's no comic people looking for me. There's no comic people looking for me. I mean, you're looking for me to say hi and tell me how great I am. Besides that, dude, Nextel Direct Connect.
Oh, God.
Direct Connect. Boop, 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 beep, beep. Dude, that shit.
Chirp.
So, Next Sprint bought out Nextel, and all my friends, one friend group, a certain friend group out here, all had Direct to Connect because they had worked out this way where they didn't have to pay for shit if they just used Direct Connect. So then when they heard Sprint, they're like, "That's great because now we can talk to you," and they fucking would try to do that shit, but it didn't. It never worked. You had to have the fucking beep beep phone, which I didn't have a beep beep phone, so
yeah, I never had one of those. Stupid.
Yeah, it was dumb as shit. And you know what's funny is all those idiots now, they all have iPhones. It's like, wait, you went from Direct Connect to iPhones? What the fuck is wrong with you? They're like, your BlackBerry doesn't work with the thing. Yeah, no shit, it doesn't work. Fucking Blackberries. Anyways,
Blackberries.
yeah, no, right? Yeah, my house is about 3 double wides. It's probably about that, yeah, pretty much. You caught me. Boost Mobile, is that track phones?
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
It's like track phones, I think. Yeah.
It's like a track phone. Cool. Do they still have Boost Mobiles?
Don't know. A lot of that stuff just merged.
You live on the east side, you know, Dub.
What does that have to do with it?
I'm just kidding. I
know a lot of people that where I live, they have a lot of Walmart pay-as-you-go phones for some reason.
Oh, that's the same thing as a track, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Burner phones.
Burner phones, yeah. Well, that's what a track is. A track phone's a burner phone.
Pay the minutes.
That's what they used to use.
The Walter White used.
Oh. Is that what he used?
Walter White always had a burner phone, yeah.
It's funny you said that. We suspect one of the neighbors where my friend lives in the area is a meth dealer.
Oh,
yeah, nice, that's solid.
You know, he has guys coming in all types of night. They have book bags.
Yeah,
they wander out like zombies.
Yeah,
it smells like cat piss.
Oh, that's fucking horrible, dude. Who's where you at, dog? I don't know. All right, well, that's it. We put together a good show. Thank you, Lucifer, for stopping by.
Well, thank you for having me.
It was great having you. It always has been.
And shout out to the boys on SNS.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Remember, our check is bigger than theirs. There you go.
So tomorrow night, tomorrow during the day, Pete should have a dollar bin digging already ready to go. He said he had all these shows ready. So Friday night, check out the boys. Dom should have time to be on Get Off My Lawn with.
If Dom breaks the embargo, there's hell to pay.
You know he can't help himself.
Dude, first thing, Jedi already threw him under the bus. Jedi texted me in the morning. It's like, bro, he's already breaking the embargo.
Not to be fair, he has COVID. He's out of his mind and he's in a hotel room.
There's no. If Dom breaks, there will be hell to pay if Dom breaks the embargo. All right, go ahead. So what else we got?
Saturday night, the SNS show. Brucifer will be there with probably with Sticks. I believe Lopez is doing some Jeopardy, and Matt and Kyle and Sam.
Yes.
We'll all be on SNS, and then Sunday night, the embargo will officially be broken on Sunday night. The spoiler embargo will be allowed to be broken on Sunday.
Hey, listen, there's heat in the chat right now because the chat is under embargo also.
Really?
So like everybody, the chat isn't under as strict embargo as we are, but like the chat is. So there's a lot of stuff going around where people are saying there's a lot of boxes being like code wording, like boxes being checked and stuff where people are saying, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah, a lot of that going around.
I see you, BK.
What's BK saying?
Yeah, talk about Jedi and Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I will say, not talking about the show, I do like the fact that the time slot was changed to be a specific time.
That's amazing. That was good.
I know you guys talked about that on Sunday. I much prefer rather than a random overnight 3 a.m. time, that they have a specific time like actual television. So that's huge, and I really
I think we're gonna cover all that stuff.
Yeah, I used to wake up and all the Disney shows were spoiled by people on the West Coast.
You know who the fucking you know who the worst was? Calling him out, Lopez.
True.
The worst.
He
would blow your shit up. I'm like, dude, I have to be able to look at my phone in the morning because it depends on what I'm doing, but I have a business line, and then when I have clients, if they're the clients that I work well with, I move them to my personal phone. So I have to be able to check that out. Lopez's shit is just like, dude, bro, man, like I can't, because as soon as you unlock it, it's like the fucking the scrolls of the Dead Sea are coming out there. You're like, dude, fuck, man. Like I told you 100 times, don't try to break the embargoes, but he's the worst at it.
Yeah.
So I'll be surprised if we make it till Sunday. Wayseeker is really hoping. I mean, really, I don't give a shit, but Wayseeker is really, really hoping that happens. And he's been, honestly, everybody on this channel has been putting in a lot of fucking work. So I would hope that we could keep it for him for that. The boys over there at SNS, Lucifer's here doing a lot of work too. All of them, everybody's doing good shit. So hopefully we can keep it going. We'll see. We will see.
And theoretically, Pete should be back next week. He should be back from Delaware.
The channel's still here.
Yeah, if the channel is still here, that is 100% correct.
Elite Drive. What is he doing now?
No, he's talking about the diving.
Oh,
diver. Yeah.
There we go. I put in highlight now. It's late for my ass. What do we got here? Darth Lopez is. Brucifer said it. I said, you know who, and he said Lopez. All right, and then I agreed. Lopez knows, though. Lopez knows.
Lopez, the spoiler.
Yeah, Lopez is the spoiler to spoil stuff. He lives for trying to spoil it.
My wife's family, they call that person the spillet.
The spillet.
The spillet. Yep.
Lopez. Lopez wakes.
I'm surprised when he does Jeopardy, he doesn't tell the contestant the answers.
Oh, he doesn't tell us.
Oh, by the way, I have no doubt.
Before he
no, I have no doubt that him and BK, this is all set up, and he's told BK all the answers. I mean, I think everybody knows that. Everybody knows that that's the gimmick, right? We do understand what's going to happen.
Playing BK's on Jeopardy this weekend?
So I am confused if Jeopardy and trivia are the same thing.
I don't think so. I think they're completely different things. Well, I could be wrong, but my understanding is it's completely different things. So
then I guess I didn't agree to trivia.
I would get in touch with Lopez.
Yeah, you agreed.
I agreed to do Jeopardy in November, and then as soon as I agreed to that, like BK said, I'll meet you in the schoolyard tomorrow to play trivia. I assumed it was the same thing, and I'm like, well, dude, like, chill out, bro. Like, I know you love me, and I love BK too, just like the redheaded stepchild he is. But we got plans here. This isn't as thrown together as it looks like. He can't just be running around all the time. But and I did see Jeopardy one time, and this is the question: has Lopez ever watched Jeopardy? Because typically how it works is it starts easy questions at $100.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, just
I was trying to get there, Miguel, but I couldn't get there when he said something. I was trying to get there.
That's not what I'm asking. Why? What I'm asking is because the 1 minute I watched of his Jeopardy thing, I think Pete was on it, and the question was 80 cartoon with green figures, 4 green figures in it or something, 4 green brothers in it, and that was the hardest question in the row. And it was, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or he said something. He might have said whose theme song Vanilla Ice sang one time or something. I can't. Who was led by Sprinter? That's how he. They were green and they were amphibious and they had a leader named Splinter, and there was 4 of them and they wore bandanas originally red. That was the answer, and then for the hard question, and then I think the $100 question was an independent comic had a sidekick third host for some company that you've never heard of before. Who was it? It's like, what the fuck is that? Wait, it wasn't even fucking coherent. But right? So is that what he's still doing?
I don't know.
Jeopardy? Jeopardy has wrong. Wait, Lopez has wrong Jeopardy questions. What does that mean?
No, there's a running joke because he did a category called second appearance, but instead of spelled appearance, he put it as second apatia. APAE.
Is that is that some spell check thing or whatever?
I don't know what that was. So he was saying the character's second apatia instead of second appearance. It was
We know how Jeopardy works. Well, I mean, that's that problem I don't have with it. I just want to know if the hard questions are like, he does know it's supposed to progressively get harder, correct?
Yes.
Right.
I explained it.
Oh, you had to explain it to him. Lopez, are you around? How do you not understand?
Where are you?
How do you?
No, he said he was going back to sleep.
Okay, but how do you try to have a game and then you don't understand how the game's played? Like the question thing, the answer in a question thing, like I get it. That's going to be just whatever, dude. That's just annoying. I get that. Like, especially how you're doing it. But like, how do you not understand that the more dollar should be harder? Maybe we should have him try to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and see how that works out.
God, I love that game. I had it for the PC. I had it for all my consoles.
Wait a minute. You guys want... Wait, hold on. So you guys want me to have a challenge? BK and Lopez are trying to challenge me to a match in Jeopardy against BK where Lopez has the wrong answers. And then they're going to tell me who won by who got the wrong answers right. And this is your like ultimate challenge that you guys have been hounding me for the last 2 weeks.
I have nothing to say on this.
This sounds like a setup.
All I know is I was in the chat the one day and they were talking about you coming on and getting challenged, and they told me to call you because I was accused of reporting what I was watching on there.
Oh, you didn't have to report shit. Brucifer asked me to tune into his show the other day. I tuned into those two idiots talking like shit, like, oh, we're challenging, blah, blah, blah. Margo fucking idiot.
The chat. That was hilarious.
And I go, put some respect on my name, you little bitches. I mean, it's one thing when I'm here and you're talking shit to me. You're talking shit. Like, no offense, but I don't really watch other people's shows. So you're talking shit because you know I'm not there. Like, you didn't know Bruce was like, yo, could you just tune in for a couple minutes? Because I want to ask you something later. I was like, yeah, no problem. I set an alarm and shit. You guys were running late, by the way. I set an alarm and shit. I almost missed it. But, you know, I got there.
9:15 is not late.
Huh? I thought you told me 9 o'clock. Oh,
no, I said 9:15.
Oh, did you? Well, yeah. I started gaming at like 9:05 then. And I was like,
you know, some Florida people can't get the streams on time, so love you, Brian.
Anywhere, anytime. Yeah, it's not anywhere, anytime. It was already discussed. It's supposed to be November, and now that I hear that you've already got the answer, and he's got a bunch of wrong answers. Why would I play a game where even if you get the answer right, you're going to get it wrong? That doesn't make any sense. Anybody? Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Cool.
I got nothing.
All right, cool. We'll see y'all later. Thank you very much. Good luck. Matt, you have to handle this shit on Saturday. Whatever it is. It was supposed to be AOA and BK versus Marco and Doug. What?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Once again, there can't be challenges if the people you're challenging don't know any of this shit. What are you fucking talking about?
And now you're a coward.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't call me a coward if you're not talking if you don't talk to me and just go, oh, fucking coward. Okay, all right. Oh, it was an idea. So it was an idea they had that they didn't fucking tell anybody about. And they're just started calling people cowards. Okay.
Well, the only one calling anyone a coward is BK, just to be clear.
Yeah. Lopez. No, Brucifer's chat. Lopez, we caught him slipping. Go back and watch Monday's show. Caught him slipping. Caught him slipping. I fucking look. I'm like this. I'm right here. I'm like this. I look over and I see Marco this, Marco that. I go, hey, hold on. I've got to lay down for a second. Lay down. I'm like, the fuck you just say? Bop. Pop back up. Crack him with the car twice in the head. You know, I mean, you can't even hit anybody with a sniper once anymore because fuck, it doesn't do anything. It just takes their armor away. Hit him the other time, put him down. Look back. They're still. I go, put some respect on my name, bitch. And then back here, and there we go. That's what we did.
That was funny. Marco creeped into the chat.
They're
like, what?
They're like, holy fuck. Wait, what? Like, y'all didn't know. Just because, whatever. It was up to Lopez to tell you.
On that note,
Let's get out of here.
Thank
It's
you
been way
all
too
for
long.
hanging out until 12:35. Yeah, we went over 3 hours. Thank you
It was
everybody
supposed
for
to be a
being
quick
here.
show. Thank you
Yeah.
very
That's
much,
so
everyone.
sweet. Thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.
I ruined it by saying it was gonna be a quick show. Check out AOA. He's telling you to just sub. Make sure you guys get all the subs in.
Yes, sub to Matt, sub to Kingdom, and make sure to check out the shows on the channel.
And apparently,
Ever.
we're gonna have an Ultimate Fallout 4 9.8 come to us.
Yep, and as soon as we get that, we will be putting up to a vote about what we're gonna do with that UFO 4.
Yeah, UFO.
So-
Did it look like you put UFO?
Yeah,
on
it
that?
said UFO.
It did say UFO.
Fallout is 2 words.
Yeah. Well,
I guess somebody really loves aliens.
Yeah, some alien fan. Thank you
yes,
all.
I think that's a clue. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Get the fuck. Oh, I gotta hit the button.
I got it.
Yeah, you got.